Hello there, I'm Scontulus, and this is the latest Streamulus. Welcome back to Mega Man Battle Network 3. We are on an adventure to help HIGSBY do something evil, probably, because HIGSBY is super evil most of the time. Or in the first game, HIGSBY's kind of like a dumb character. Like, I like HIGSBY, he's charming. And in Teppen, he was really fun. But look at this man, look at this goofus. You want me to review your job with you, huh? A business associate is awaiting at AC/DC station, huh? I want you to get an order, sis, from him, huh? Thanks, huh? HIGSBY was an amazing Teppen card. I love him in Teppen. Picture of Sharkman. It seems to be almost about to leap out of the paper. Out of my Game Boy, even. Oh, I want to troll HIGSBY. It should give me the option to troll HIGSBY. Hello, child. I'm also a child. See that chip trader looks like number... I don't care. I don't have the numbers. Hello, child that looks like Chisao. Len, have you tried the chip trader? Oh, I haven't tried it yet. Is that the thing? Is that right here? I improved my battle folder before stream, but it could be improved more, you know. The poison... That looks terrible. Poison mask? So does it depend on what I put in? But when you use the chip trader, your game will be saved. I didn't realize this was here. I did get some nasty chip. I mean, my folder is like all D flavor now, so it's delicious and dickful, or not. I don't know what I mean by that. But my folder is pretty good now. I think for an early game, we are gonna be crushing it, I think. Ooh! We have 3 Wide Sword L. That might have to go back in the... I mean, my folder's all D except for the Z dash attack, which is like... Well, I have 4 of those. I don't need 5. I don't feel like I'm ever gonna use this. And I'll get rid of a repair chip. I don't know. Give me something nasty. Attacks from the underground. Alright, I don't want those. Those are terrible. I'm basically going to put those 3 back in the chip machine and just create an infinite feedback loop. So, in the interim, I played this game a little bit. I did like a couple of quests, but I couldn't remember where the job reader was, so I need to go do more quests. The kangaroo? Wait, what is this guy? What is this joke? The kangaroo! That's a pretty good kangaroo joke. We apologize for that last joke. It wasn't funny at all. I love that they put that in there. I love that the writers are themselves directly apologizing to me. Like, this isn't Lan talking. This is plural. This is the writers apologizing to the audience. That's so silly. So my goal tonight is to finish the HIGSBY quest. We're only like a quarter of the way through, less than a quarter of the way through the game, so we need to lock in and make more progress per stream. You're HIGSBY? You're younger than I thought. This is a weird looking old man. This guy looks like he could be the president. About that order assist you needed. Sorry, actually I put it in my briefcase and forgot the brief at my inn that I stayed at yesterday. I don't suppose you could do me a favor and go get it. That was a presidential voice if you couldn't tell. At your inn? The inn in Yoka. Anything to reuse a scenery we've been to before. Although I like Yoka. This game has really high level pixel art, in my opinion, so I guess it's fine that we're going back to places we've been. Wait, it's a different kangaroo joke. It's shaped like a kangaroo. It almost seems to say, let me take that can for you. The station's gotten much cleaner since it was put... Wow, the kangaroo works. I would love to have fun little Japanese mascots around America. The Panic People were a lot scarier than... Oh wait, yeah, we're in Panic People town again. Where's that pretty lady? I remember there being a lady or something who was very boyish and I thought was hot. Forget the zoo and hot spring. I came to visit the stall. He came to poo? Oh, the food stall. Okay. Kids today actually enjoy seeing others miss off from so many old people. Hello, man. Hello, doctor. Aw, he has a silly face. Some of my sub chips? You're not sharing them, you're selling them! I don't like the way you conduct yourself. The PT... This isn't Japanese, probably. I love that there's so much unlocalized Japanese text. I mean, it would probably look a little bit loud if it was in English, but it's just cool that they left it in Japanese. Oh, this over here is in English. Corn on the cob. Huh. What an interesting schmorgy schmord. I'm the guy who saved the zoo. We can't take money. We can't take. Oh, we get to go to the zoo for free forever. Look at this cool. This guy's so cool. Has he been in the other games? I don't remember Mr. Famous. He's cool as hell. I'm Mr. Famous from Dr. Hikari's lab. I'm on vacation right now. Our meeting here must be more than mere chance. I'll tell you my secret information. When you press A to use the battle chips such as punch, you can increase their attack force by holding A. And press nya. That's it for the lecture. Now let's battle. Challenge Mr. Famous? Absolutely. He's so cool. What Navi is? That's Punk? I don't know this Navi. That thing's cool as hell. I kind of want a bigger folder. What does this guy do? Oh, he rolls. He rocks and he rolls. It makes sense. Okay, that's a C-shaped attack. Okay, I like this guy. I can get down with this business. He dodged it. He blocked it and he dodged it. Okay, maybe my chips are a little too easy to defeat. Huh, okay, I thought he would go in a full C pattern like he did the first time. This guy is a douchebag. Should spawn there. Oh my god. I even tried to shoot where he spawned and I got cucked. This guy is too hard for me at this skill level that I currently possess. I was hoping you'd dodge back. Just move into it. I'm not hitting him at all. See my folders? Oh my god, he's blocking every time I attack him. I'm getting so mad. Yay, he got hit. Okay, wait, he goes into a stun state when you hit him? Seems like a pretty hard boss fight, honestly. Like, I'll give it a couple tries, but I don't know if I'm strong enough to beat this. I got the Invis chip, and I charge while I'm Invis. Okay! Wait, Invis is amazing. I really like Invis. Can I use other chips under Invis? Guard is kind of just there to fill my hand, you know? I feel like maybe I don't need Guard, because I don't know how to use it very well. But I don't think I have another D chip yet. Still, maybe something other than Guard would be good. Copy, air shot. Flashman. Oh, I love Flashman. He reminds me of my favorite Game Grumps joke where, like, Flashman would only be friends with other Ashman. Well, you gotta call up his friend Cashman to get the cash. It was just a terrible, long joke where they just say Ashman a lot. Okay. Mr. Famous is really strong. I like you, Mr. Famous. I want to get your frickin' chip. Give me your yeah, I don't want to fight you, but give me your chip. Something about the fishies? He has different information every time. I should be reading this guy's dialogue. Okay. This powerful, strong, independent man. So I think I should drop the guards. They're not really doing a lot for me. Okay, that's what Yo-Yo does. Ah. Wow, he's so hard. Ah! Okay, I should find a place to stay. Oh my god. I dodge and I always dodge into where it's gonna be. Don't know how long I'll be here, just figured I'd stop by for a bit. What's up, Chizo? I guess we're doing like an optional boss right now, but I am prepared to like kick butt on, maybe not entirely, maybe this guy's too hard. I'm gonna need to try again for this guy. He doesn't drop any chips? Okay, well, I'll try it one more time. I got absolutely wrecked there. But I'm like coming into this somewhat prepared. I want to see if I have any other D chips for... No more Ds. I don't really like guard. I'm really bad at using guard. So let's see, do I have any other good asterisk chips? Panel out. Recovery 10, I guess I could run that in place of guard. I mean, it probably makes more sense to just leave the guards in. Oh, I only had one. Okay. Okay, there's only 2 guards. Okay, let's try one more time against the super boss. He's probably not even a super boss. Just random hard man. But I prepared for this stream. Fishy does something it can't pierce through rocks or other. It helps place a barrier. You can block the fishes. Interesting information. I didn't read what he was saying. I don't know what he actually said. Okay. Time to lock the hell in. I don't need copy damage for this fight either. Time to lock the fuck in. I'll swear for this. It's so hype. He was dodging, dodger. Oh my god, he attacked. That's such a funny attack. He attacks from behind the screen. Okay, I need to just move forward for that. Oh my god. He's exclusive to blue. Interesting. I will probably do this fight off stream because it seems pretty dang difficult. Let's just add here. So I'm doing about as badly as possible. Oh, I dodged him for once. I hit him for once. I could see it coming. I didn't press my button quite soon enough. He does have his own chimp, but it was event exclusive. I wonder if I should use those. Oh my god, I thought I was in the right spot. I even, like, tried to assess the situation. He's so narrow of a window. Oh my god. So hard to hit. This is the first fight of the stream, I guess, so I gotta get in the rhythm and such. But dang, he's intense. Are all of the recover chips asterisk chips? Am I like... I don't think so. Okay. I'm done with Punk. He's too hard. I will learn this fight off stream. I'd rather play the game, make progress. You're the one I'm the one who saved the zoo, damn right. Okay, so HIGSBY's friend wants us to go to his inn. I don't know why he's sending a child he doesn't know. Oh wait, I guess we're HIGSBY. He thinks we're HIGSBY, and we can't blow HIGSBY's cover. This guy has such a funny sprite. The only Mega Man killer to get a Navi sprite? Wait, who was that? The Punk is one of the Mega Man killers? That's from like Mega Man 3 or whatever? Mega Man 4 maybe? That's cool as hell. I didn't even clock that. I didn't even realize Inafune was during the... I didn't even realize Inafune was responsible for the art with this, because it's such clearly different of a style to Inafune's art. I literally didn't think it was him. Punk's from the third Game Boy game. From World 3 then? Mega Man World 3 as they call it? Okay, that's pretty obscure. But definitely a cool design. Like, I like his edgy, and he transforms into spinning tops. It's just like pragmatic. I like it. One guest left in. Okay. So I forgot something. Quick look at it would reveal who stayed. So I'm looking. I don't remember what he wanted me to pick up. He just said go to the inn. I remember that. I guess I'll just look at this happy family. They're playing Hanukkah. It looks like they're playing. Oh wait, they're playing cards. Except they're playing Guess Who, but 4-way Guess Who. What could this possibly be inferred? Oh, it's... Yeah, it's just Guess Who. Oh, it's Scrabble. It's gotta be Scrabble. Okay, I figured it out. That must be it. Okay, I found it. What an interesting pixel art game within a game. I don't think it's Scrabble. What are the words? Is this how many cards? They have cards? What the fuck game is this? Go Fish? I guess it's just a bunch of cards. It's an imaginary, otherworldly game like Star Wars Battle Chess or whatever. I like worlds that have imaginary games that's like... Most games are popular because they're easy to teach people. Like, card games are popular because they're easy to play with a very cheap thing. And then in like cartoons and like in Star Wars, the game. Oh, it was Mahjong! What? Oh my god, you're right. It was clearly Mahjong. They just called them cards to confuse us. They literally localized it like the stupid Americans won't know what Mahjong is. Dang, thank you for the knowledge. That would have been, I would have literally been stuck on that for a second. I would have been continually wondering what the hell game that was. The poster was well planned. It catches your eye from going to the kiosk. Now I'm wondering what this poster is. It looks like Candyland. Or like a map and there's, I don't know. That one's hard to comprehend as well. But you're totally right. I think you're totally right. I'm taking the, I already took the L. You can't roll it back. Oh, I like that there's a little, I never noticed the pillar that labels where I am. Wow. Is this the competition I'm competing in? No, it's just ads for drink your milk or whatever. It's so weird that there used to be ads for milk. Like for years they would advertise and like indoctrinate people to milk, and nowadays everybody kind of agrees that milk is pretty gross. Like as a child it was like, yeah, milk, let's go, let's drink that milk. But even as a kid it's like, it's gotta be chocolate milk, I don't want just a milk, that's gross. Just a raw milk? How weird. I know it's mostly just because it has to be cold, and it's like a warm milk is truly gross. Wait, I didn't even talk to the man. Let me just talk about milk while going the wrong way. HIGSBY, your kindness is so... What about raw milk? I guess it's not raw. I'm just saying that milk is not the best. Random milk tangent. Well, here's the product you ordered. I look forward to doing more business with you. The order sis. What is that? I just saw this. It reminded me of the Got Milk ad, and I was talking about how we were indoctrinated with milk as children. It was big milk propaganda everywhere. And I'm not even joking. There was constant milk being forced upon you. Milk is okay. Like, it's a very versatile, but I would not drink just a plain white milk these days. But you're crazy. If you were in a movie, that would be proof positive that you were out of your mind. In like, I guess it's like I still, you know what? I won't lie. I do have milk regularly, but I work at Starbucks, so it's mixed with like a chai. So I imbibe a lot of dairy. So I'm just hating for no reason. And a hot chocolate is pretty peak, but I could never just do like a white milk. That's like a bridge too far. This order says lets me order all kinds of chips, huh? Let's get to the next job, huh? I have a big buyer who would pay for his chips, huh? I heard that he's an ACDC Town Area 1, huh? Find that nabby and bring me the thousands. You only want... I'll just give you 1,000 zenny, HIGSBY. HIGSBY, it's not worth it. I gotta be some type of hater working at Starbucks for so long. Just inherently, you become pretentious. No, I've had this milk opinion for a while. The milk propaganda as a child, it had the adverse effect on me. I'm like, what is wrong with this? Why do they want me to drink milk so bad? Just kidding. I thought milk was cool. Okay, so now we're going to AC/DC 1. I think he said AC/DC 1. Or 3. It could have been 3. I should probably go back and check. But I've known for a long time that legitimately in movies, if they want to make a character seem crazy, they make them drink milk. It's like visual shorthanded movies. If you ever see a character drinking a milk, that's effed up. They're kind of just a meme. I never saw them and was like, oh my god, I'm angry. I'm just like... But it is a truth that they used to be all over. I'm pretty sure there's one in Sonic the Hedgehog, or maybe it just says got ring or something.
HIGSBY, he says he wants his money. I'm not paying for that useless chip.
Give him a virus instead! How evil. Whoa, look at that thing. That Muppet-looking nose creature. I love that creature. I love it. Whatever it is, it's beautiful. Milk doesn't cause autism. That's me. No, but okay, like in A Clockwork Orange, in the first scene of the movie, he is drinking crazy milk. He is drinking milk that makes you crazy. He's drinking milk with drugs. And it's awesome and it's iconic. I love that movie. That's one of my faves. And I haven't actually seen No Country for Old Men, but I'm 90% sure that Antoine, the crazy guy, drinks crazy milk. He shows up to places and he drinks milk. He like gets in people's faces and he drinks milk at them. No, in Clockwork Orange, they're drinking milk. I took too much damage. I didn't think this guy was attacking too. But Kool-Aid is much more dangerous than milk. Milk is like safe to drink. Kool-Aid has like a reputation.
Ah, lost. I can't believe it. Okay, I suppose you want me to pay. Here, take it. I was sure you wouldn't have a chance, but...
That's why I don't need 1,000 zennies.
God, he played your blood money.
That voice is like the voice that a Bionicle character would have. Evil Bionicle character. Let's jack the F out. They drink Malaco con leche, or Malaco plus Malaco, I don't remember, I like that book. Has cool slang. Society has gone, well, it doesn't make you crazy, okay? I'm just saying, in a movie, people who drink milk are like, they play by their own rules. They don't play by society's rules, you know? You're dangerous if you're a milk drinker. You make a pretty good chip dealer, huh? Okay, on to the... We're literally his pimp. What is this? We just pimped for HIGSBY. This is really a weird turn of events. We just shook down somebody who did not pay HIGSBY for sex. Take this chip to a red Navi in Scilab Area 2. She's not the nicest Navi, but she used the clients to be nice. Okay. It's pretty weird that this is the main quest. The pimping will be worth it, though. It always is. I wasn't doubting it, but it is a strange turn. I love this rug. Oh my god. I want this rug for my own home. I don't think they make them, but what a funny idea. I like walking on him. I would get steps in my own home. Like, I would get home and I'd be like, let's walk all over the surf pot. Let's just track some dirt. Alright, awesome. He's so sad. Dead surfbot. He's too sad to be dead. He would be much happier if he'd shuffled off the mortal coil. I love him. A data doll lies lit. Could I jack it? What is a data doll? Whose suspenders are these? Who is this Mario outfit? This is literally a Mario outfit. The #1 designer in Surfbot? It's a simple design, and the fabric won't tear or get dirty. Why is there a Mario joke? Has there ever been a Mario reference in another Capcom game? Wait, what? A lot of difficult books fill the bookshelf. Really? Wait, is 8... I guess she's ahead? I guess that means she's ahead. Interesting. You guys are really smart. That is a Mario outfit. Why are they pretending it's fashionable? I guess Mario, he wears it well. She has a bunch of fans. Maybe she's lost interest as they're covered in dust. She's just pretending to be fancy. They were. You're right. These games were all explicitly on the Game Boy. It was like the only console they could have been on, really. So I guess it's cool that they had a reference. Oh yeah, those are amazing. Those are some of my faves. I still need to finish the Oracle games, but Minish Cap is so underrated. Minish Cap, I'm pretty sure they did Minish Cap. Minish Cap is like a 9 out of 10. It's not the best one, but it's the prettiest one by a lot. Not many people know that. Guy likes dogs. That's fun. Guy's getting so developed by walking around here. Silly. She should have a smaller bed. She must make her giant twin tails there. Fixed phones have become... Fixed phones? Oh, like a home phone. Huh, I guess that's accurate. Let's jack into this phone! BRB, see you soon. I'll just be jacking into phones. I don't like the repair chips. Well, I guess I have a repair chip that is a neutral one, which is 100 times better than that. I'm not even gonna use it. A shrimp. How many shrimps do you have to eat before you turn fucking pink? Yay, more Battle Network! I am excited to play this tonight. Because it's the HIGSBY chapter, and HIGSBY is making us pimp for him. It's really weird, it's unusual. Welcome back! I am killing a shrimp. I need to get better at shooting this game. I need to like see the matrix, you know? Okay, there's nothing, we don't need to jack into this phone. I'm surprised that everybody is so, like, if I were friends, I guess I would be friends with Yai because I would want to use her stuff, but I would be so jealous. I would be like, we are so different. You could never understand me. Okay, wait, I came here to use her jack-in spot. I, like, spent all this time talking about to Yai and exploring. I'm so distractible. This is the fastest way to the Scilab, I think. I was playing more than usual off-stream for this sesh to prepare. And I want to defeat... I did spoil myself on what this chapter's boss is. It's Bubble Man, apparently, which is the most dangerous thing I could imagine. I hope that there's a freaking... Let me think. Who's the really cute one? I like... Because they're all based on the original series. I like Starman is really cute. Starman is a pretty cute design. But there was like a specific one. I guess Cloudman is probably the one that I want to see. Shonen Adventure Cloudman. It would be so cool to get another one of these with like Mega Man 11 designs and stuff. But I guess the series is over. Like I'm pretty sure it fully ends itself on like a satisfying ending. No, we're in Scilab Square. We need to go to Scilab 3, I think is what he said. Maybe Scilab 1, maybe 2. We're done with the zoo. Yeah, we finished the zoo last episode. So you're HIGSBY, you have that chip I ordered? Oh, I hope I didn't miss anything, because I did do some stuff off stream that I was trying to get caught up on stuff I missed. Like, I found 3 HP memories that I skipped over, so, you know, I'm trying to go back and make things less bad. Let me tell you a secret, show my appreciation. Chips can be... Beastman was insane! That was a really difficult boss. I could only defeat Beastman thanks to legendary level Chatter Oracle, who had a strategy prepared. He told me which square to stand on and which direction I could move in. And then from that point, it was just a matter of executing, and it was very tense. He got us down to like 20 life, and we clutched it with... We drew Flashman as our last card, so we didn't have to like worry about getting hit. We just clicked Flashman. It was super freaking heart of the card satisfying moment. He gave me something. Here I am, shopping again. Okay, I guess I go back to HIGSBY now. It was hard. I'm excited for this game to be... I guess I'm excited for it to be difficult. I've been preparing. I did a little bit of research so I know what to like aim for later in the game. When I think this game's gonna get really hard. Oh, should we be using that? I'm not using that right now. Oh. These don't match my folder right now. We have a D-float folder. We'll download it though. Why not? I won't use it until later in the game. Until super late game. Navicus. Okay, let me try this out. I don't fully understand how this works, but I feel like if I do this, it's gonna give me bugs. Let's see what Mega Man says. How do you feel? A little strange. No, I'm checking right now. So I have to place it like up here, which means I would have to take out the speed and the charge. I really want those. Unless I could have one in the corner. And one on the bottom, maybe? Yeah, that's what I remember, yeah. That's what Oracle told me. I feel like we can Tetris better than this. really want attack +1. That's like the main thing I want. You can't rotate them? Okay, well I'd rather have attack than this. By a lot. That's way better. Oh, I don't want that yet. I guess it's good. The trickle of upgrades you get for it is not that well, so they're kind of rare to get upgrades. Let's see if this is a good program. Mega Man, is it good? What did I do wrong? Wait, so this thing isn't even useful in this game? I might do some post-game, like I'm interested in the post-game, because I think these games are awesome. And I want to get strong enough that I can take on the post-game, but that might take a little work, you know. Okay, I guess this is the best folder. This is the best Navicust I can do right now. Great, okay, yes. I'm quitting now. Okay, well, good to know, but I don't know if we're gonna use HP plus 100. Okay, I will definitely make sure to, like, in between, I will be on top of, like, having a good Navicust. And I'm interested in bugs. I would be interested in getting, like, the bug cust, whatever, the bug suit. But that sounds like it might be a really difficult playthrough. I studied programming a lot on my trip. I learned some basic programming skills, so if you ever need help, just let me know. Got mail. It's from DNN, the Data Network Navigators. The final N1 will be held today. You must all find it by yourselves. I'm taking a screenshot. That seems very esoteric. So we go to Cyber Square. We talk to the enemy of the viruses would be a Net Navigator. Color yellow, okay. We look forward to you having as soon as possible. The N1 Grand Prix! Let's go for it, land. We're so heroic. We're such a good protagonist. I understand, good luck. Oh, so we're done with HIGSBY? What the heck? I thought this was the HIGSBY chapter. You told me the pimping would pay off. All I got was a snake. Is Snake Chip really good? Snake! Snake from Hole! It's 180. We're not gonna use him. Snake from Hole! I kinda wanna build an R folder just to use Snake from Hole. We don't have any elemental attacks except this one. What is this one? Oh, it's just Flashman. Okay, that will be useful later. Things to look for. It looks like it says save. You need a better silencer. Yeah, I'm excited to, like, we're at the point where we can start deck building a little bit, so I did upgrade my folder to be... Oh, okay, I was, like, really disappointed with how that ended. Okay, good. There better be more HIGSBY chapter. Cause I like HIGSBY. He was really strong in Teppen. Okay, he wasn't, like, meta in Teppen, but I really liked his deck in Teppen. It's my folder right now, a lot of D cards, because I love D. It's a good letter. No further explanation is needed. Enemy virus, so we just go to the Cyber Square, I guess. The fastest way to the Cyber Square is through Den's house, I think. He's alone. I'm saying, so he went somewhere else to get there? Don't you use your computer to go? I don't understand. I was gonna say something... Oh my gosh, what was I gonna say? I'm gonna jack out to try to remember what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something about something. I was talking about something. Oh my gosh. My train of thought exploded into a million pieces. I'm so sad. I literally want to jack out to try to remember what I was gonna say. What was I just talking about? Oh, well, I guess it wasn't that important. But now I'm stuck on trying to remember my train of thought and I can't talk about anything else. Dude, if you got a Minecraft server going on, that should be the priority, because Minecraft servers don't last forever, you know? People, like, lose interest after a little while, you know? For a while, I had a really fun Minecraft server with my coworkers, and none of us really play anymore. I could like probably ask them to play, and they would. But the couple of weeks where everybody was really like super excited about it were so much fun. So I'm glad I wish I had played more when everybody was super excited about it, because it was also just fun to talk about. Like, we would come into work and there would be like Minecraft drama. The N1 so this is the AC/DC square. It's not yellow though. Let's try the other square. Let's see if it's in the Scilab square, which we can get to from Yai's house. Well, no, we didn't play at work. That would be crazy. We showed up to work just playing Minecraft. No. We played and then we would talk at work about Minecraft. No, what do you take me for? I'm not a complete degenerate. I fit into society. I go out in the world and I'm a normal person. That would be pretty awesome though, if I was building like a castle while making drinks and talking to customers. That would be an expert level multitasking. I don't want to check this. It's already taught these guys. Okay, Cyber Square yellow. This one's not yellow either. What the? Cyber Square yellow. Oh my gosh, I'm tempted to look this dumb hint up. Connect information to two places at once. He's overwhelmed by the two screens. Oh my god, he can't decide what screen to look at. Ooh, how pretty. Oh man, I like that idea, the text cascading down like a waterfall. How Matrix. When technology was still beautiful and esoteric, you know, when it wasn't destroying us. And back again. Cheeto, where do I go? I guess you shouldn't tell me. I'll wander around for a second. That yellow hint might mean that Navi I've seen here. Wait, so maybe I am in the right place. So a yellow net navigator. Maybe I'm in the right place. That strange net yellow Yavi is cute. I wish I would. Oh, wait, what are they talking about? Aw, I get it. She is cute. Hello. Where did you find that? Is that what? Is this part of the mission? I thought I was just supposed to find this lady.
No matter how hard, I can't just impose on complete strangers. Still, he looks like a really nice guy. Excuse me, the blue navvy there. Would you mind trading me that longsword E? I'll give you a... You can have this Kyoka pass here. What a deal. Wow, what a gentleman. Now she won't yell at me. Here, the item I promised, the Kyoka pass. I don't know where to go with that. Took good care of it, I see. So how do you like my acting? Were you moved? The Yoka Square? Do I take the train there? Oh, I don't know how to get to the Yoka Square. Do I go there in person? Yoka Square? That was the zoo. Was there anywhere I can jack in at the zoo? Okay. See, this was something I was really bad at in the last game, was going to the different places to get to places. Like, I would just walk everywhere through the internet, and it was really frustrating, and I would look up I would look up every map I needed to just travel the whole way through the internet. Because I was so bad at keeping a mental map of the real world, I just made a really bad one of the internet. Okay. I'm still trying to think of what I was talking about earlier. It was like about how evil society is or something. Obviously. It was something whimsical, honestly. Jackie, wait, no, this is just one of those little squares where there's a guy to talk to. Wait, we might be able to get out from here. This looks too hard. I'm literally still mad at myself that I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh my god, it's gonna kill me.
freaking normal Let's Players, they do like 10-minute episodes, they can like stop the video or whatever and then like remember what they had to say. I'm like literally so mad right now. The game is better about navigation than the last two games, I feel, but it can still be confusing at times. I don't want to fight Canadums. I'll try to stop getting mad at myself. I don't think I was even talking about anything interesting. Maybe I had like the greatest joke ever planned. So it's a shame to miss it. Is this where my... Where do we jack in from here? This game makes me want to go to Japan someday. I mean, a lot of things have made me want to go to Japan someday, but just like all these cute architectures and stuff. The way society is in this game is so cute. They're so communal, it feels like. I just lack a sense of community in Portland at times. I guess at work I have a good sense of community. Like an old man came up to me the other day and was like, I appreciate everything you do. And I'm like, oh my god. I never thought anybody would say this. It was very touching. But it was also like, you know what? It was just very touching. I'll just leave it at that. It was shocking and touching. Everybody needs to be appreciated. This is like the attack Mr. Famous did, but I don't suck at it. The only thing was that I couldn't understand a lot of what he said, because he was very whispery, like a lot of old people, like they... understand, you know, we'll talk like this. I don't know, maybe that's like the extent of their ability to project or whatever. But old people in the community are some of the best people. When they're not, like, weird motherfuckers. I do have some people at work who I'm like, oh god, when I see them approaching, I'm like, oh man, I wish that you weren't coming in right now. The stream is starting to buffer. Oh, okay. It says there's 0 dropped frames, but, you know, it's possible. I think it's working fine still, but, you know, that type of thing does happen. I feel like I've had stream issues in the past. Where am I going around here? Where is Yoka Square? I am fully in this. Seems to be okay for now. Okay. I don't know what I guess I can restart stream. I show 0 frames dropped on my end. And I haven't had any disconnects or anything yet. Which totally happens sometimes. Ooh, what's happening over here with Mr. Famous? Oh, this lady's just looking at the tower, not at Mr. Famous. I thought she was chatting him up. He loves to talk about navies. Dude, I wish I lived in a world where there was, like, a thing like this. It's such a cool... Freaking, I love these, like, hobby anime... I learned the term hobby anime, where it's, like, shows that are about, like, cartoons, or meant to sell you on cartoons, basically. But those worlds are so freaking... And this is basically a hobby anime. Because it's meant to... Wait, no, it's not really, is it? I guess the cartoon is meant to sell you on the games. So it's not really a true hobby anime, but I love the worlds like this where everything is built around one thing that you can just excel at. Like, it's the perfect world for somebody with autism, you know? You can just choose one thing and specialize. Where am I supposed to jack into? There's just, like, perfect escapism material, you know? Where do I jack in, man? We never went in there. It's totally not here. Oh my gosh, now I want to look up and see if I can get myself like a little hub plushie. He's so precious. I would love to have a little holdable, squeezable hub. Or Mega Man, whatever people normally call him. I feel like if I played these games as a kid, I would have got extremely stuck on them and not made much progress. Because these are like pretty difficult esoteric games. I guess I would have just looked stuff up online probably. Where am I trying to go? Something in the Yoka Square? Can I jack into any of this? No. Can I jack into the big corn? You expect things to get a lot worse. Hub, Hikari, okay, yeah. As long as people aren't like, oh my god, you dead named him. He's dead now. It's literally his dead name because he's dead. He's only Mega Man. I guess, you know, he's literally being super dead named if I call him Hub. But I need one. I feel like I've looked for Mega Man plushies before. I feel like they don't make that many, but they might make like the beans, like those like, you know, the beans, the Tsum Tsums I think they're called. I need to get me a Mega Man Tsum Tsum. Oh my god, I've walked all over. Where do I jack in Yoka Square? There's nowhere to jack into in Yoka. The only place I found to jack into was blocked. Try and talk to that lady again. Jack into suit of armor? Oh, okay. Maybe this is it? You say potato, I say potato. You say tomato, I say tomato. Potato, potato, tomato, tomato. That's not my joke. That's frickin' Christopher Walken. Oh my god, Foo Fighters. I love my community, the people around me, because there's this one. I guess I always talk about, like, I was like, a minute ago I was like, fuck work. I don't think I even said that. I like working at Starbucks because there's weird people in the Portland area who come to me at work. Some guy who's like, I just discovered I have the greatest Christopher Walken impression. And then for like weeks since then, he's been doing his Christopher Walken impression when he comes up. And it gives me joy whenever I see him specifically. I'm like, I bet he's gonna do the impression. And usually he does. And if he doesn't, then I'll be like, hey, what's up? And then he'll do the impression at me. And it's the worst Christopher Walken impression ever. Okay, I don't think Yako is the place to be. I don't even have any of the physical games. I only have them digital on my Switch. I need to get some physical media because frickin' physical media is dying so hard right now. Like, frickin' video games are never gonna be physical ever again. I love Portland. Portland gets a bad rap. Portland is very misunderstood. We're not that intense. It's not that transgender. I mean, it's very transgender here. We're not that problematic, you know. We're not that annoying. You also live in Oregon? My fellow Oregoner. My Oregonian. What? Maybe you're in like Salem or something? Oh my gosh, I need to look up how to get to Yako Square. I'm getting annoyed. How do I get to Yoka Square? The only way to get there is by Cybro Metro. The other train. The other type of train. Okay, we're going to the train. Okay, I figured it out. Okay, it was not fun going back to the zoo. Washington is also cool. Freaking Cascadia Ascendance or whatever. Okay, that part sucked where I walked back and forth for 10 minutes. And this marks the first part in the playthrough where I officially looked up where to go. It's okay, it made sense. It literally made sense. Okay. Now we're back in the mental map zone. I have a mental map of this area I was just exploring before stream to reacquaint myself since it's been 2 weeks since we played. But now we know what we're doing and we're grooving and schmoovin'. Wait. That's not where I want to go. I want to exit the normal exit. Which is to the left. To the left, to the left. Everything. I always hated that song. I always hated that reference. I just did a joke I hate. Mental Map Zone Act 2. Oh my gosh, that's pretty badass. Making it sound cooler than it is. I just did a joke that I hate. I always thought that that To the Left song sucked. Because it does. I think it does. I don't even know who sings it. but it's like a cliche to just be like, haha, to the left, like the song. But sometimes when you're streaming, it's just loose association city, and you'll make a joke that you don't actually intend to. And now I'm embarrassed. I guess I'm not really embarrassed, more like ashamed. I used to hate songs way more. Like, as a kid, I only liked classic rock, and now I don't like all music, you know, like 2000s pop music, specifically from when I was a kid, still annoys me. Except for Lady Gaga. Britney Spears is good too. I guess Kesha is good. So, you know, what am I talking about? I like all of that type of era of pop music mostly. Katy Perry is pretty bad. I'll say I don't like her that much. But as a kid, I was such a rockist. Like, I only believed in the power of rock music, and it was so annoying. I literally would, like, post on internet forums and be like, rap is crap. Rap is like candy, you should throw away the rappers. And it's like, what a horrible era of the internet. Yeah, as a kid, I had a major aversion to certain music. Like, I would show up in PE class where they were playing loud modern pop music, and I would cover my ears. It would really upset me. I think it had to do with autism, you know, or being on the spectrum, which I didn't know at the time. But it could have also just been that I was really pretentious. I guess I didn't think my music was better. I just only liked my music, or maybe I did. I don't remember. This preliminary tests the operator's detective skills. You can't beat this one just by having a strong navi. I liked the Macarena. That was a good song. I guess it was from the 90s. Ooh, another HP memory. Like, there were some times where I was able to bond with people over my very strong love of certain music, but there were other times where it's like, I totally was not fitting in with kids who were listening to, like, Lil Wayne and Drake and stuff, and I could have been listening to Drake as a kid, and would have been more popular a little bit. Although I don't regret not listening to Drake, actually. I'm just regret not fitting in. Yoke Square is the site of the N1's final preliminary. How do you like the acting of the girl? Blah, blah, blah. Yay, clap, clap, clap. Yeah, why is he clapping for me? I wasn't listening. Yay! I need to stop not listening. Hey, what are you doing? Your folder was changed from the preliminary. You must use the prelim folder. What the? Great job. What a reaction. You should have your own show. Oh my god, the Mega Man. I don't know if he's talking to me or Mega Man. Alright, people, I want energy! Get in places, please! Time for mission. Yeah, see, it's like I want to talk about music with people these days. Like, I want to be a part of more music and listen to, but it's so hard to, like, I know a lot about the music I like, and I want to explore more the music that is similar in influences and was influenced by, like, all different alternative rock and stuff. There are 5 people in the real world dressed like navies, beat them all in net battles, then hightail it back here when you finish. Like, rock music is such an infinite well of interesting music to listen to that I don't need to, like, I do listen to hip-hop sometimes. I love hip-hop. And you mean pre-made folders? You were just getting distracted by what we're talking about. The rules are simple. There are 5 people in the real world dressed like navies, beat them all in net battles, then hightail it back here when you're finished. Where are they? No hint? Just gotta go wander around. I've been meaning to post about music in the Discord to ask about what music people like. Because lately I've been listening to, like, I really like the Megas. I feel like everybody in the community should listen to the Megas. The Megas are one of the 2 Mega Man themed bands, and they're the one that I like more. Probably just because the Proto Men, like, they're so much more story focused and so much, like, the Proto Men are probably the better band, but the Megas are so much more listenable, they're so much more fun, they're so much more pop punk, and they're not pop punk, but you know, they have a little bit of that energy at times. The Megas are amazing. If you don't know the Megas, you would probably like them because you're a Mega Man fan. Classic rock was my favorite as a kid. I love classic rock so much. I still listen to a lot of classic rock. I've been diving back in. I've been listening to a little bit of moody blues lately. I need to listen to them more. Oh, yes, it's that guy. I just was ignoring. I was just spamming past Alex. I assumed he was a regular guy. My favorite classic rock band is The Doors because they're so dark, and I love how I feel like their music about not fitting in, you know? I loved them as a kid a lot. Did you hear what I didn't. No, I didn't. Classic rock is awesome. What is this? I don't know these ships. I also really like jazz. Jazz is also like a beautiful world to dive into. My favorite jazz artist, my favorite sax player is Pharoah Sanders. I think he's the best ever. I think he's slightly better than John Coltrane. And then my favorite, I really like, what's his name? Kamasi Washington is a really good modern jazz artist. His albums are so long though. He makes like 3-hour albums that are like about the formation of the world and stuff. And I also like Japanese jazz music. Like, Japanese jazz music is really fun because it was really influential on like all the video game music that we like. So like Masayoshi Takanaka has a huge influence. Cassiopeia is the biggest one. Oh damn. I know a lot about jazz. Jazz I really like. There's some strange guy over behind this. I found him already. At least their album based on Mega Man 3. I think that is... Yeah, there's two. It's History Repeating. Blue and Red. The friends that introduced me to them told me their initial album is not good. I think it's okay. It's a little cheesier. It's a little rougher around the edges, but I like the cheese. There's like one track, one of the early tracks is like, I shouldn't be skipping dialogue. These are probably interesting. I like the writing in this game a lot, so I should be paying more attention to the game. There's one song on their first album that's a cover of... Ooh, it didn't go all the way. What the... Oh, at Homes, I guess? I really like that chip. I've never used that chip. I really like it. I really like the song that's just based on the Wily's Castle theme. There's a part in it that goes... I'm Mega Man, I'm dressed in blue, this is my song. I don't remember how it goes specifically, but he says I'm Mega Man, I'm dressed in blue, and this is my song. It's just so on the nose, it's hilarious. Whoa, what is this? This is cool as hell. Their first album's very fun. But the second album is legit badass, and it's a good way to... I guess I've tried to introduce people to Mega Man using the album and it didn't work. So I was gonna say, it's a good way to introduce people to Mega Man, but... No, it only really works on you if you're already interested. But they've also done... They're working on the Belmont's album, the Castlevania album, and their cover of Bloody Tears is my favorite song by them by a lot. I was so obsessed with it earlier this year. I could not stop listening to their Bloody Tears. I will post it in Off Topic after stream. These bloody tears falling like... I can't remember the words. For 10,000 years... Or whatever, fuck. I can't remember how it goes. I lost a chip that my friend let me... That's terrible. That's an upgrade. Do I have it? No. This nightmare just keeps getting worse. What a hell... Damn it. I keep fucking it up. What a horrible night to have a curse. It's really good. I'll post it later, and you can actually listen to it instead of me not remembering how it goes. My son spends all his money on battle chips. But it's the most important thing in your whole world. Being a net battler, seems like... Is it just a hobby for people? I guess it would be the equivalent to being like, my son keeps buying footballs. which sounds ridiculous. You would buy like a set of football equipment and then you'd be like set for life. And she would support that because it's a career. Why are you supporting your son's career, lady? You're a horrible mother. This is the worst character in Battle Network. Okay, anyway. When I was young, pets hadn't even been invented yet. Now we can just tell our navies to do You still had navies though? What a weird world. The bus stop. You've actually never seen a bus stop here though? What a crazy fourth wall break. That like really shows like a breakdown of the AC/DC town infrastructure. If I'm to take it in context as not just a meta joke. The bus system has collapsed. This is a hellish place to live. Some guy dressed in navy was hanging out by the school. Okay, so we found 2 in this area. I'm gonna assume the others are in Yoka and in the Scilab. This says a lot about society. The bus stop says everything about society. The metro line is... Okay, see, Scilab is so much better taken care of. The buses run on time. Say what you will about Joseph Stalin, but at least he made the trains run on time. Classic history joke. I could sell you some of my... Stop. Are these worth it? They're so expensive. I should probably have one. Feel free to take a look around. Please be quiet. Why? It's not a library. There's nobody studying here. What a rude lady. Hopefully you won't be the 3rd rude NPC. Oh, what a bother. Everybody's just in a bad mood and grumpy, uncool. Is this some kind of experiment? What are you talking about? Let's talk to this guy. He'll be cool, I'm sure. So you're in the N1 preliminaries. I'm surprised you managed to find me. And now battle, but this guy had nothing to say. The one I actually tried to read had nothing to say. That is annoying. Goodbye, Windbox. I want to go back to talk about music. I love music. I love classic rock. The Who is one of my favorites. They're really underrated. But it sucks that Pete Townshend is a nonce. Or supposedly he didn't do it. Supposedly, I guess I'm going to start talking about the Who being pedophiles now. I shouldn't say that word because I might get demonetized, but I'm not monetized. The Who are one of the best bands ever. They made some of the best, most groundbreaking rock music, especially in the 60s. Although their album Who's Next is their best one. That one, it's so well-rounded. The first song, Bob O'Reilly's godlike. Everybody loves Bob O'Reilly. And then the closer, it just has such good bookends. An amazing classic album, super influential. But their early stuff was way more influential in my opinion when they were like really pushing the limits of loud rock music. But much later in their career when they were like washed up and stuff, my son, I can't talk about it here, so can you come to Yoka? I don't need to help me with I can only accept one job. This is where the job bulletin is. I couldn't find it earlier. I was trying to do side quest and I couldn't find it. So Pete Townshend, one of the most important guitarists ever, he invented the windmill guitar spin, and he invented smashing your guitar. He literally invented smashing your guitar because he was an art guy and was influenced by auto-destructive art. So literally just pushing the limits of rock in a major way, aesthetically and sonically. But then one time later in life, he just looked up child pornography, which I shouldn't say that. I should have censored myself in some way. I should have not said the word, what it was, but we're talking about the topic. We'll just talk about it. He just looked it up. Apparently, his claim is that he just looked it up to see if he could. He's that much of an OG. He invented the smashing of the guitar. Yeah, he's cool as hell. I love The Who. They are very underrated these days, but I guess maybe what I'm talking about is part of why. Okay, we found the one guy. That's probably all there is out here. What a heavy topic for Mega Man. So there is child abuse in a lot of his songs. In my opinion, I think that he probably does have so he looked it up one day just to see if he could, apparently, and the police showed up immediately, and he was like, I didn't actually read it. I didn't look at any of it. Yeah, I definitely would prefer not to censor myself. It's more to actually talk to people online is cool. It's cool to just have these direct conversations and not have to, especially when it is a serious topic. Like, Unalive is so not serious. If we were talking about like a serious suicide, like Kurt Cobain unalived himself, what a tragedy. It doesn't do it justice at all. It's insulting. But yeah, he got caught looking up child abuse material, and he claims that he was just doing it to see if it was easy to get in his neighborhood, if it was easy possible to get, as it seemed like it was. And the police immediately found him, and they didn't find anything on his computers, which is like very different than everybody else that gets caught, but it's still like, oh my god, Pete Townsend, you ruined everything. You were so cool for so long. Yeah, it sucks. Definitely one of the worst. I guess he didn't like actually kidnap kids or anything, like freaking Rick James and stuff. We found them. Let's see if you got what it takes to beat me, punk. That's actually, it is crazy. It's one of those crazy rock stories for sure. One of the very weirdest. I still think that The Who are an amazing band, despite the weird nature of Pete Townsend, because I do believe that he didn't intend to hurt anybody, and just didn't understand what he was doing. And I believe he also was very likely abused if you just listen to the music. There's a lot of references to child abuse in The Who's music. In Tommy's all about child abuse. I think there's another reference in maybe Quick One While She's Away. Oh, I can't remember. But Cousin Ernie's just like famous, really gross sex abuser in rock music. Yeah, no, the Who are crazy. There's a lot to talk about in rock music. I love rock and roll. There's so many strange and interesting bands. And almost all of them are problematic in some way. Like, separate the art from the artist type of thing. Yeah. I love those songs too much to be like, oh my god, a weirdo made them. And a lot of the songs are so weird that it's like, yes, of course a weirdo made them. And then this year I wanted to get back into going to like shows and stuff, like concerts and stuff, and I was like, oh, there's a punk show, I might go see Leftover Crack. And then I realized that the lead singer of the anarchist punk band Leftover Crack is actually a horrible person. Now that one really upset me. No, just kidding, it was obvious. I was not surprised, but I decided to not go to his show. That's kind of where I can draw the line, you know? I can choose not to support these bad people. And a lot of them, like it's coming around to a lot of them, like I don't listen to R. Kelly's music, and he's in jail, so good things are happening, you know? But as a kid, I wasn't a fan of R. Kelly, but I did watch almost every episode of Trapped in a Closet. That is one of the funniest pieces of musical bullshit ever created. Like, that's not, like, it's like hardly a song. It's like the peak of trash TV. It's about R. Kelly, super dramatic. He is spying on his girlfriend having sex with another man, and then he comes out of the closet, which was parodied on South Park with him being gay and being in the closet. It's like, I won't come out of the closet. But there's like 40 different episodes of this song where it's the stakes change like every episode. It always ends on a cliffhanger. Like the first cliffhanger, I'm pretty sure, is he steps out of the closet, and then the next episode he pulls out his gun, and then in the next episode something else weird happens, and it just gets crazier and crazier, and there's a music video for every single episode. And I remember there's like a midget that like is stealing stuff, and they gotta track down, another offensive thing, I don't know, but there's a little person, I'm sorry, I'm pretty sure in the song they call him a midget, so I'm sorry I used what I think is I think that's a slur, actually. So I'm sorry I said that, but there's a small person trapped in a closet. It's not, it's a series of music videos that R. Kelly released on probably MTV back in the day, but I just watched them with my friend on YouTube, and That was a legendary watching experience back in the day. Truly the height of, like, it's just trash TV, but it's hilarious to gawk at. Like, the level to which it really pushes the line of being music, it really is, like, barely music. I would say it's probably the worst thing I've ever listened to. And I've listened to, like, some very I've listened to Trout Mask that's a great album. Captain Beefheart, Trout Mask, it's great. I don't recommend it, but it's funny. Where do I go now? I went to Silent, I went to AC/DC, we went to school. I think we went to school. Let's go back to school, I guess. It's gotta be more thorough, I guess. I checked the full zoo and the inns. Wait, did I get... I feel like that was 4. I feel like it would tell me once I found all 5. But no, horrible people actually make pretty interesting art sometimes. Which is like, it's a shame that it's like we can't ethically watch a Roman Polanski movie. I've never watched a Roman Polanski movie, but it seems interesting, you know, that he... Okay, I've watched a lot of Woody Allen movies, and those are awesome movies. Some of the best movies, period. Oops. Home screen reveal. Some really damn good movies, but he's such a creep that it actually does negatively affect the movies. Because he portrays himself as, like, charming, and then you watch him and it's like, what? This guy's such a creep. I already talked to you, right? Dang it. I don't know where to go now. There's only 4 different areas I've uncovered. There's the school, AC/DC town, there's the zoo / yoga, and there's... Is it in here? Maybe we should talk about something less dark. Like, we're talking about how, I guess, like, Charles Manson, what a great artist. Have any serial killers ever made great art? I don't think so. I guess that their only art was, like, killing people, which was not an art. But they were so committed to that, is what I meant to say, that they couldn't really have any artistic, interests. One of my favorite pieces of weird art is, the Realms of the Unreal. Like, this guy spent years alone, never, like, he would just go to work. I think he worked in a mental hospital. I don't remember exactly the full story, but he would just work. He never really had any friends. Do I go back to Yoka? Do I go back to the Scilab? Let's go to the Scilab. I don't know. I don't have a favorite assassin. I wish I did. I guess my favorite is Luigi Manchione. just being... I do like Luigi, but I'm like... making my politics really clear. Not a very... I guess it's like the best. He's pretty awesome. Who hates Luigi? Frickin' Republicans. I've already been like, oh, I live in Portland. I can't really... This shouldn't really be a surprise. Yeah, that's my favorite assassin, Luigi Mangione. Yeah, definitely. That's a great one. And there's a bunch of anime characters who are like, killing is an art, and it's beautiful. Like Datara freaking blowing stuff up. But see, that I get it. That, like, actually has, like, an artistic sensibility to it. Like, I feel like there are artists who'd be like, yeah, explosions can be art, probably. Luigi Mangione was a plumber? I literally didn't know that. Oh. It took me a second to think about it. You got me. You don't need to explain the joke. I got it, but it took me a second. Dang it, I'm lost now. Where is this last one? The Realms of the Unreal. This guy lived alone and never had any friends, but he created thousands of pages of this world within his mind so that depicted a war between these different societies, and the societies were like influenced by some real world events. Like he saw a newspaper clipping of a girl who was murdered and he became obsessed with this girl, finding all the information he could about her, and he was obsessed with the purity of childhood and protecting children. So everybody in his world was a child, and they were supposed to be protected from the horrible slaughters and the society that would like come and kill them. And it was his goal, it was his duty to protect the society, to protect the world within his mind from the evils of the adult world. So, and he like fully believed in all of this, I'm pretty sure, this world in his mind. And it's one of the most staggering works of like outsider art where he had no formal training. Where do I go? Where's the last Navi? I guess it's probably at the zoo. But definitely Harvey Danger, or Darger, I think, The Realms of the Unreal, one of the most interesting pieces of media. It's not really readable because it's like 1,000 pages and it's incomprehensible. It was never put in order. Like, it was so difficult to comprehend that they have no idea what order the different chapters go in. But it's like massive pages of like children. There are huge battle scenes where there's like just gruesome violence between a war between different children's societies. So it's really intense, brutal. It's crazy. It's literally so crazy. It's something that everybody should like take a look at and be like, whoa. It's literally peak art in my opinion. It's somebody expressing themselves as truly as they possibly could, obsessively and to the highest, like to such a high level. It's so weird and unlike anything else, and it gives you such an insight into the mind of the guy who made it, because he never ever had any sexual relationship with anybody. So he doesn't know anything about women or female like the girls in Realms of the Unreal all have male genitalia because he didn't know. Well, there's multiple readings of it. Some people think that he thinks that was like the more pure genitalia or whatever, that was more purity to a peen, but I think he literally just didn't know what to draw there. I think he thought that girls had penises, and he was just so weird. And it was only discovered when he died. An expanded Lord of the Flies. I could totally see that, yeah. Lord of the Flies is like a good character study, while this is like also a good character study of like a weird guy. GOO? What did I say that was GOO? I'm so lost right now. Where's this last guy? Wait, I was talking about how so it's also, the other reading of that is like he's asexual or he might be gay, because the one strong male relationship in his life was like a guy, so some people think that he drew them like that because it's like a queer work in ways, you know, but I think it's just a work that's like really difficult to interpret in any way. It's just a peek into a mind that was not in line with society. Yeah, he lacked a lot of education and stuff. I don't remember like what his whole malfunction was that like caused him to disintegrate from society like almost completely, but it's fascinating. There's like a couple YouTube videos. I'm sure there's like a full-length documentary on him. Or you can just look up some of the art, is like a good way to discover Harvey Darger. Where can they be hiding? I've only found the one that was at the zoo. Dang it, your hint sucks. I'm done rambling about Harvey Darger. That was a good tangent though. I always like when our tangents kinda lead into other interesting tangents. It's definitely an upsetting piece of work. His life is upsetting, what he made was upsetting. It's the only logical, like, yeah, it's cool as hell, but very, very creepy, yeah. Dang it. I don't want to look it up, but I have gone back and forth a lot of times now. Maybe there's one over here that I just haven't noticed. Over here. Where is the next man? Okay, I'm gonna look it up. I want to make progress. Dang it. Okay, I don't have a good walkthrough pulled up. Let's see, we found the one in here, so there's nothing around here. I feel like Yoka's the most logical place. There's not a lot of space that can be hidden at the Scilab. It would make sense if there was one over in the inns and one at the zoo. I think we found the one at the zoo already. TV. An ancient TV. Oh, it's so old it doesn't even have internet. Yeah, so far I haven't gotten lost either, but I'm... Right now, I don't know where to find this dumb Navi. Okay, we found this guy, right? You're the one we found? Fuck you. I already found... I'm sorry. You were useful when I found you earlier. Okay, just to be completely sure... There's nothing right over here. There's no secret Navi over here. I'm glad they put the fence back up, I guess. If this guy is not in the zoo, I'm gonna get pissed. Mel said there was a guy at the zoo, so certainly I just didn't notice him. And she's not talking about the guy at the inn. I will delete Mail off of my Facebook friends if there's no Navi up here. Unfriending somebody in the Battle Network world would like cause... I imagine it causes like damage to the internet, like the pathway between you guys is like cut off. What's up guys, what did I miss? We're just talking about outsider art and like weird people making weird art. While we look for the 5 lost net navis. We've been having some interesting conversations, you know. I was talking about the Realms of the Unreal, one of my favorite pieces of weird art. That is just super interesting. But I can't find this 5th Navi! Yeah, we're stuck now. We've been doing HIGSBY's fetch quest. We talked about Muzak and horrible people and other people who are less horrible, like Harvey Darger is just a nice man. We are on the, let's see what land has it, 5 people dressed in Navi. We're doing the preliminaries of the N1. I would like to get to the tournament, and my frickin' folder is locked. I literally off stream, maybe I found all of them? Yeah, going back to the net is the only next option that makes sense. Okay, yeah, I guess we'll go back to the, but I only found 4. I just want to be sure that I didn't miss anything. Okay. I'm sorry that I am the type to retrace my steps. So we found the one here at Yoka, we found the one at Scilab, and we found the 2 in AC/DC. I can't think of the last one. Okay, yeah, there's one more somewhere. We found one in the inns over there. We found one in the school, one behind the trees in AC/DC town, and one in the Scilab. There's 2 in Yoka. Okay, that's what I thought. I had the feeling because Yoka's kind of big. Go to the baths. I think that's the one I already found. I literally cannot find the one at the zoo. I'm so stupid. I'm looking all over the zoo and I can't find nobody. I mean, I'll walk back over here just to prove it. Here he is. Here's the one that I found. I've already found him. Let's talk to this guy for moral support. Some weird things jumped into the bath, so I got out. I've been waiting for this all day. Oh my gosh, thank you for using a they pronoun. I like that. I also accept the he pronoun, but a they pronoun is extra beautiful. Old lady, surely you know. Okay, thank you. Oracle, you're so essential to this playthrough. It's over here? What the hell? Oh my god! I was able to- I guess I didn't walk all the way over here. Dude. This is the same area that I couldn't find that we got stuck at last time. Yeah, you're lying to me. What makes you think that? There's no proof! I'm just a silly guy! It says DNN on your suit, dumb fuck. I was sure I got rid of that. Oh! You tricked me! Now that you know my true identity, I'll have to delete you. He's so silly, he has a silly voice. I don't like that. I don't think that joke is funny. I'm pissed right now. Oh, hell yeah. That was really good. Alrighty. And now I'm done with this folder that's not mine. Hit the floor. Ah, dang it. I've got to be very careful. This is the strongest virus yet. Let's use this actually. Long sword. Aha, alright. Okay! I like the silhouette monkey. That's a beautiful background. They spent a lot of... I guess it's for the zoo. I was trying to jack out of this zoo. This is a real zoo. Dude, you are training me, and then in the next game, hopefully I will graduate. Kilt? There was a kilt? Or like I kilt. Like it's a, I kilt it. It's incomparable. Incomprehensible. I did try to like train myself and like learn, but I guess I didn't like look ahead, you know, so. Battle network in real life. If you die in the game, you die. I would not play this game if this was a die in the game, you die for real game. I would stick to frickin' Animal Crossing, I guess. I killed them. That's what I thought you meant at first. I wasn't sure. I was thinking of a beautiful Scottish skirt. Why are those so manly? I guess it's because skirts are also manly. Like, it's the only manly skirt, the only skirt built for a man, so it's inherently super manly. Like, I'm just thinking of a kilt, I'm like, damn, that's manly. I should get myself a kilt and wear it around town to be more manly. People will see me and they'll be like, oh my god, he kilted. No, they'll be like, you slayed, and I'll be like, no, I killed. Oh my god. And then I'll get thrown out of the gay club for making such a bad pun. Okay, that part took longer than it should have probably, but that hiding guy was horrible. I'm in the right place now, right? Yoku Square. Okay, hooray! Lots of other navies have already gotten started. Now that we're men, we can do anything. Now that we're men. I made a funny ring. Now that we're men. What does he say? I think he just says we can do anything again. Now it's time for Cyber. Simon says, yeah, woo woo. The yeah double woo. That's a lot of hype. All you have to do is press the button. The time limit is 1 minute. What? That's kind of difficult. I gotta press a button per minute. A, L, A, ah! I'm already. Oh my god, this is the most gaming that we've done tonight. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I looked at the time. I'm not on track right now. This feels like the ADHD test. when I was tested for ADHD, it was similar to this. Well, it wasn't really similar to this. But I was staring at a screen and it would occasionally... No, it was literally like this. I was staring at a screen and the object would change and the color would change, or the object would change, and I had to... Okay, I did it. I was getting worried that I wasn't gonna do it. Okay, well, yeah, we did it. Just had to lock in. But that was like the ADHD test. You have to like click the button. It went on, I feel like it went on for like 60 minutes. It might have just been 20. But you click the button when the picture changes, or you click it if it doesn't change or something. I don't remember. But it required you to focus really hard on something super boring. Wait, this wasn't required? So I'm just a god gamer for nothing? Wow, I get a whole bug. An optional bug frag? Wanna play a little game? Wait, no, I don't wanna play again. Oh my god, you guys, this is just like the ADHD test. Okay, sorry for wasting a whole minute on stream. Is this repeatable though? I guess bug frags aren't that good, so it makes sense that it would be repeatable. I'm sorry I wasted a second minute. Oh my god, look how good I am. Dang it. I was trying to go faster. Those buttons are the hard mode. It's so easy until it presses you a button. I literally froze up. I'm like, what is that? I don't know that one. I'm not familiar with the right. I feel like only in the last year have I finally officially learned my lefts from my rights. Like, for the longest time, until like very recently, I had to hold up my hand and look at if I was making an L or not an L with my hand. And I'd be like, oh, that's the left hand because it has an L on it. Here's my prize. Yeah! It's infinitely milkable! I'll milk this frickin' Navi later. I hope you're ready to get milked later. It's the crosser. Asterisk. There's two other variants of this minigame. They're much harder. Wait. I was feeling smug about my skill for nothing. That was the easy mode. Dang it. Seems to be a lot of discussion about reg chips. Just keep blabbing about attacks and recoveries, though. When the important things are the chip codes rather than... No, this guy's talking. Also talks about the advantages of asterisk chips. The way you have the option of using it anytime you want. Junko. I just bought a bubble wash. I just bought an air fryer. Jealous much? Cleans all your dishes. Wait, they're literally just bragging about what the hell. I guess this is a normal thing to post online, but it's just like, jealous of my air fryer. Maybe that's what people do on Facebook. I was about to do the minigame. Let's save, in case I accidentally click on the minigame. I don't think we've saved at all this playthrough. This sesh. You're the final participant in the final preliminary. Okay. There's a guy over here, right? You? No thanks. You? Beat them all. Yay! Ooh, progress! Mission 2 is a survival battle. Oh my gosh, we're playing the game? We're playing the video game! Yay! There was so much off-topicness that I'm like surprised we're playing the video game. Fucking... Dang it. I got madder than I should have. That guy is ruining fireball. Flat attack. These are like one-hit super damage. I need to... I guess I only took a little bit of damage. But I got to stay aware of my damage. Spreading? Does this hit every square? Oh, I don't know what that is. Well, I think I've stayed. Gonna take my leave for the night. I'm glad you had fun, Chizo. It was fun. You helped me get on some good tangents. It was fun chatting with you. I hope you have a good night tonight. And now I'm starting to get it.
god, he's so strong.
Thank you for chatting with me, Night Night Chizo. I will hopefully... I don't know how far we're gonna go. We're probably just gonna finish this N1 scenario before the end of stream. We'll go for at least 1 more hour is my expectation. Thank you, Chizo. Take care of yourself as well. Night night. Okay, this is the last one and I'm half dead. I'm using this trash folder that doesn't have anything I like in it. Which means I've got to clutch this out. I don't think I clutched it out. Ooh, dash G. Okay, wait. That might be just what? It still has a little bit? What the heck? Okay, let's see if we can make it out of here in one piece. 2 spreaders, I guess that's... Oh, no, Ratting is way more. Yay, okay, that was easy. Just a little drama for no reason on an easy fight. Yay, we made it to N1. We're gonna win. Everybody's here. I hope these guys are interesting in this game. Yeehaw! He's Southern now? Everyone, please do your best for Mail and me as well. If only we could be a team. I'm gonna kick these guys butt. I hope this is like an actual tournament arc. You don't sound like rivals talking before the tournament. Proto Man! For people who will be frightening each other, you seem so relaxed. Chod, you'll be in the N1 Grand Prix too? If so, there's no way you're beating us. Ha! You pathetic kids don't stand a chance. Proto Man and I have been training for the past month, polishing our poles and our skills. We're ready for anything. Don't tell me you're the one who cleared the final preliminary in record time. Of course! Let me give you some advice, Mega Man. If you really want to win, you'd better get serious. This wishy-washy stuff about friends will get you deleted. Okay, that's enough mingling with the enemy. We have a mission to attend. Let's go, Proto Man. They're so pretentious. I gave him a douchebag voice. I tried to, at least. Aw, hate that guy. Oh, Dex, you got mail from Chiso. It's about tomorrow's trip to the amusement park. Oh my gosh, what fun. He's not participating? I guess we're just testing. Oh my gosh, I wish that my friends were good at Pokemon so I could, like, test for a tournament with them. I guess I never tested for the Teppen tournaments with people. Testing on your own is fine, too. It just sounds so fun to test with your friends. Or I guess I could get back into Yu-Gi-Oh! And then I could test Yu-Gi-Oh! With my Yu-Gi-Oh! Friend, but I hate that. That game sucks. Are you free tomorrow? The bubble wash we ordered was coming. I could use a hand installing it. Was Mail the one who made that that forum post I was clowning on? Oh my gosh, we have a bubble wash date. No, I wanna check the forums again, see if it was Mail that posted. She's bragging about her bubble wash. She's so cool. No, it's somebody else. The bubble wash is the latest hit with kids. They love washing dishes. Hey, you weren't here earlier. See you at the finals. That's so weird. We were just here moments ago, and he was away at the N1 thing. And when we jacked out... So, when you jack out, does your body, like, disappear? Because he wasn't there when we were jacked in. Questions upon questions. Yeah, we're done with that. Oh, it's rest time. Yay. This would almost be a good place to stop if we had wasted more time. But we're not. We haven't made enough progress yet. Oops, wait, that's not what we're doing. I feel like there's 8 chapters. It might take us a total of like 12 or 12 plus streams to beat this whole game. So I want to finish this N1 preliminary business. I guess we'll do this bubble wash scenario. So what's the plan, Mega Man? Oh my gosh, I would say that to him every morning. I wonder if he says it like it's a rhyme. What's the plan, Mega Man? Our plan is to go help Mail. Forgot about that. He's such a useful calendar. I wish I had a calendar brother. Maybe it's mail. Mail from mail? Whoa. Man, I have to go overseas for 3 days on a business trip. Since I won't be home, can you look after mom? Huh. So I guess he's just like joking, like, look after your mom? That's a joke, right? He just wants to make me feel responsible. Let's get over to mails. Like, I'm gonna babysit my mom? What is he talking about? Can we jack into this? I don't think I've done that yet. I have not jacked in this entire playthrough to the doghouse. That's like essential battle networking. If your burglar comes, it makes a noise like a dog. Do we not have a dog? I barked at a postman. Wait, we have a doghouse with a security program. No dog. That's pathetic. Barrier. That's so sad. I guess I like it because it, like, the doghouse is essential Americana, you know? We don't have a dog? That's so weird. Alright. What's up, man? What's she reading over there? Is that the latest issue of Teen Spleen? How to keep your spleen? Kids have been losing their spleens lately? I don't know. Why, good morning, Lan. What's Miss Mara doing here? I came to see the bubble wash. Cause that's so cool. My teacher's coming over to look at my dishwasher? That's really... People in this world are really weird. Wow, this is kind of modern technology. You can run your dishwasher mobily. Even HIGSBY is coming? Wow, he's so fast! Don't tell me you're here to look at the bubble thing. Well, looky here, it's Lan. You just noticed me? Oh, now then, Mail. Yeah, I do remember our little deal, huh? Oh yeah, of course. What's this about a deal? Mail said she'd work part-time to pay me back for a chip. It's a little bad for me, how about... No, you gotta work now. Wow, that's scary. Normally I'm mild-mannered, but not about chips, huh? What am I gonna do? I know, hey Lan, can you work for him? Mail is a horrible person. What the Mail's a bad person. I no longer want to be... I am now just as Lan. I am oblivious to Mail's romantic advances. I hope they don't get together, because she is mean. Alright, I give up. I would have said no. Having to do actual work? Oh, 2 of 4? That's actually better than I thought. I thought we were less than a quarter through the game. We get a win once you have it. Bring it. I just have to find this. What? Like I go grind for it? Are you serious? No lead. I literally was like exasperated by that. What do you mean? I have to just go find a mission? What do you mean? That's the lamest mission ever. Okay, well, I'm glad that we're further than I thought, so... I mean, it's gonna be around on the channel for a while, but I'd like to beat it in less than, like, 12 streams, you know? What if any Capcom characters or NetNavis, like, in 30 minutes EXE? That was such a fun story. I love seeing NetNavi Ryu. I would love to use some of the Teppen battle chips in this game. What the heck? A freaking Nergigante, she would do me very well right now. Being able to drop the battle ruiner chip on people, do +4/+4 to everything, and then they die. I don't know how that would work in this game, but it feels translatable. The red armor battle chip I would use in every freaking match, dude. How am I gonna find the wind chip? Are you joking me? I don't think that's legal. I don't think you're allowed to just landscape public areas. I guess most people wouldn't hate you doing that, but I think that's illegal. Yeah, that's another thing. I have, in playing this game, like, I've enjoyed this playthrough a lot. It's been a really fun, just chill playthrough. It's great to ramble about stuff while playing. We can't jack into our fridge anymore. But I kind of wish I had played Battle Network 1 instead on the channel. I've already played it though, so we really care. Okay, I'm looking this up. I'm not gonna wander around the internet. Where can I find wind? Yoka in the area with the water here. What? The wind viruses are in Yoka 1. Okay. I guess I could have talked to Mail and she would have told me too. Well, just for the completionist's sake. Mail, where do I go? Sorry, Lan. Around Yoka Area 1. I literally have to go grind for chips. This is the dumbest side mission yet. I'm actually kind of annoyed about this side mission. Should I play Slay Spire 2? I've been meaning to play it and I still haven't gotten around to it. I've heard it's really difficult and they nerf like all the fun combos. But it's still like everybody still loves that game, so I'm still curious to play it. I still want to play it at some point. Okay, wait. If we want to go to Yoka, we will go to Yoka Square by using Dex's house. This is the best path I've learned so far to get to places. I'm sure there's an easier way, but I do not know it. It's over here. Should run always, dude. I thought I had sneak run at some time. Go to Yoka. Tamako's table? I did that earlier and I didn't have her... I could try that, but I didn't have her bug fragment or whatever. I didn't have her code. So I wasn't able to do, like, I tried to go to Yoka and do that earlier and it didn't work. To get to Yoka Square. So I hope I didn't miss that. Her dex chip or whatever. But for now, we're just gonna take the long way. I'm definitely gonna try to learn the shortcuts and paths. Oh! That's a good way to do it. Okay, wait. We'll see if this puts us in Yoka 2. We're close enough. We'll just walk from here. And we haven't been to Yoka yet, honestly, so I'm kind of just, like, down to explore a little bit. Wait. Oh. Can I even get to Yoka 1? I'm a little bit like, what do I do? Roadblocks are cropping up. Oh, I know, it's fine. We can get around. But we've lost the momentum. This task is grinding me to a halt. What is that? Never mind, we're seeing new things. I'm no longer bored. I'm no longer annoyed. I like this Blobus. Blobuloid. I want one. I want... Like, do they make plushes of any of these? Can you get, like, a plush Met? Like, I feel like if there's any Mega Man merch, you should be able to get a Met. I gotta find myself some fucking Mega Man merch. Oh my gosh. I want to look it up right now and see if I can find, like, a Met, a little plastic Met figure. That's so cute. I want them. Oh my gosh, it's gonna take a second. I can't believe it's making me grind for some random stuff. I was enjoying the HIGSBY quests earlier, but not this one. This one is stupid. This water pilgrim is for hot springs. This guy's dumb. Why are they need... Oh, I guess he's right, because the hot springs should just be naturally hot. I guess he's, like, super smart, actually. I don't think these are the ones I need, so I'm gonna run. Oh my gosh. I'm already annoyed that the game is making me grind. For a random drop from a random enemy. This is the peak of suck. I didn't think that Suck Mountain would go so high. Dang it, I got shooted. Come over here and get shooted, you fucker. Die! Okay. I'm overreacting a little bit. But there should definitely be, like, a... Wait, what was that? Navicust Speed Plus? Is that for my Navicust? That seems good as hell. Can I put that right there? Okay. That's awesome. That's what a good find. I'm down with that. I'm feeling good. Okay, I guess I'm just walking around waiting for nappies to drop. Whoa, that guy's really strong. Do I still need to use that for? I kind of want to go back to talking about horrible rock musicians. Like, weird rock lore. What was I talking about earlier? I was talking about the Who and how Pete Townsend is kind of evil, but complicated. Bob Dylan is also super evil. I saw the Bob Dylan movie and I really liked it for the most part, but there was like a part where he cheats. Bob Dylan's an okay person. He's not like a horrible person. But there's a part in the Bob Dylan movie where he like cheats on a girl. Like the plot is centered around him cheating on his girlfriend. And he gets away with it, and he's basically venerated. Like, the movie just concludes that, like, yeah, Bob Dylan cheating on that girl was a good thing. And I'm like, what the hell? I'm sure Bob Dylan didn't regret it, but couldn't you have, like, characterized this any differently than that? Other than making him the good guy for cheating? It was crazy. Easily the one thing that made me, like, I don't know if this movie was actually good. Overall, I really like the Bob Dylan movie. I think Timothée Chalamet is very pretty, and making him, I don't know, making him sing was cool. He's pretty good at singing as Bob Dylan. But the movie itself was it was not willing to make Bob Dylan to a shitty person. And that's like the problem with all these modern biopics. Did I get the wind chip? I wasn't paying attention. Did I get it? I was getting mad about Bob Dylan instead. I want to see the Michael Jackson movie to see if I hate it, honestly. That's my only reason. I want to hate watch it. No, we didn't get it. Because I love biopics. Biopics are so fun to watch because they're so flawed, usually. Like the Freddie Mercury Bohemian Rhapsody biopic is so interesting. That's such a good movie. And I feel like it is so weird. Like, it's not perfect, because I think Rami Malek as Freddie Mercury is kind of bad in certain ways. Like, he's obviously a really good actor, and he brings a lot of weight to the performance as Freddie Mercury, but it's the most seriousest role ever. There's, like, no humor in Rami Malek's Freddie Mercury, and he has the biggest, stupid-looking teeth ever. Like, I can get past him being a pretentious douchebag instead of being, like, a silly rock band. But I can't get past the teeth looking stupid and him talking with, like, a stupid big teeth voice. Like, he talks like this because he's got his big teeth in the whole movie. Like, there are some really awesome scenes in that movie, and a lot of people think it's, like, the worst edited movie ever, because there was a clip, a popular clip from, like, that I saw before I saw the movie, from some, like, you know, video essay YouTuber, where they're like, this is the worst edited piece of media ever. They make 15 cuts in 14 seconds. And I'm like, oh my god, you're right, it's so bad. And then I watched the movie, and the other scenes that have good editing have amazing editing. Like, there's a scene where he's, like, being he's doing an interview with the band, and they start asking about AIDS and him being gay, and the editing starts getting faster with like various cuts of like Freddy freaking out, and it's super effective. It's super good editing. People only know about the bad scene. I think that movies like that are interesting. I like movies about flawed people and movies that are flawed. Those are just fun. Ooh, copy damage. Okay, so the strategy is I put the copy damage on this. Damn it, didn't. Whatever. If I'm unable to get the win chip, I might fucking surrender. Wait, by surrender I mean end stream, because I'm like, how do I continue stream if I can't get the win chip? I'm just blabbering about media I like, which is normal sconchulous streamulous behavior. But I also like to make progress. I might have to go and freaking do this off the stream. This is so not making progress. Might take long because you're not finding it. Oh wait, we got it! Woo! And as soon as I was getting sick of it and done with this shit. Okay. Well, the thing I looked up said that you want to be kind of like a mid rank. You don't need an S rank or whatever. That was lucky. That could. I was literally clocking that grind could go on for any amount of time. There is no set endpoint to the grind. So yes, we're very lucky. I feel like getting a little frustrated is like part for parcel, you know? You're supposed to get a little annoyed at the mandatory grind. But we did it, so that's like a video game feeling, dude. I'll put on some delicious tea and be waiting for you. She bought a tea machine? Oh, I'm supposed to give it to HIGSBY. But freaking so many things in life are like that for me, where as soon as I give up on them, where I'm like, I was literally about to give up entirely on stream, I was like mentally ready to do that, and then I get it. That's happened to me so many things. Like, I'll spend days looking for something, or at least hours, and then as soon as I'm like, I'll never find it, I'll never find my 3DS copy of Mario and Luigi Paper Jam again. I give up looking for it, and then I find it. There, it's all set up and ready to go. That's strange! It's connected to the net, but you can't jack in. Frickin' she invited 3 guests over to see her new dishwasher? That's the dumbest thing ever. I guess in this alternate reality, people are just more excited about technology. Sure, say how about we try out the bubble wash? I've decided to not skip over as much dialogue as I am. Yeah, I used to have really bad panic attacks when I would lose things. Like it would happen with my glasses a lot. Anytime, secretly, accidental lore drop. I don't wear glasses. I guess I wear reading glasses, maybe? Anyway, maybe IRL I wear glasses or maybe I don't, but obviously I sconchulous. I don't need glasses. But if I were to lose my glasses, I would probably get so mad about that. It's just a dishwasher, what's the big deal? I'm finally some sanity in this game. Somebody is saying what needs to be said. You know how when you get a new chip, you want to try it right? This is the same thing. I don't invite 4 people over to see my dishwasher. It was so obvious that there was gonna be some dishwasher hijinks. When I started the bubble wash, the bubbles attacked. What kind of bubbles are these? Step aside, huh? I studied Yum Fu in Yumland. Really? HIGSBY's a badass? Oh, chop the bubble apart. Hot yum! Beep, beep, beep. But yeah, since I've like realized that when I accept that I've lost things and it's okay, then I usually don't panic. I've gotten much better about not having panic attacks. I skipped over Infernite's message earlier. He said, Felicia cosplays as Ruiner Felicia. Ooh, it's true. Samus, they had to cover her from head to toe. I think that's some of the lewdest designs ever is frickin' Zero Suit Samus with the bodysuit. Anyway, I'm skipping over dialogue. Bubble wash, blub, blub, blub. The machine's blubbles will change color from blue to yellow to red to blue.
After they turn red, they'll bang, and Lord Wily will cleanse the network society he so hates.
This scenario is pretty tedious. Ooh. I kind of want to finish it, but if it'll take more than 90 minutes, I don't know if we'll finish it. We'll go, like, a ways into it, but yeah, maybe we'll get, like, halfway there. They said the World Wide Web, the World 3. What are we gonna do, Lan? I'm too young to die, I'm not even married. Aw. Miss Mary. We can't just let them get away with attacking innocent people. Lan, the bubble wash is connected to... I thought I was gonna say, use the bubble wash, something dramatic. One causing all the bubbles may be there too. That's my least favorite thing in Battle Network, is when I get somewhere and they're like, go back here. Oh well. HIGSBY, keep an eye on these people in the bubbles. I guess, yeah, somebody needs to. Ow. This is hilarious. I love that Wily... It will take more than 90 minutes. If you're not telling me exactly what to do. Okay, we'll go for probably another hour. I think 3 hours is a good length, because I like to keep the VODs watchable, you know, if people decide to watch a whole VOD. Lan, help me. I'm trying. I think it's so funny that Wily's first scheme is that he's gonna hack dishwashers. Wait, what? I thought they said to go to the town square. Get me into the internet quickly. Why do I need... If I'm here, then I don't need HIGSBY to watch.
This is Mail's computer. The computer is
Wait, so I'm gonna get lost in this part? I'm already, like, prepared to be annoyed. Yeah, I'm not that... Oracle, you have such little faith in me. I'm a little... I mean, there's been occasions where you've been proven to have that's the right amount of faith to have, but... I've done okay this stream. Let's run away. I don't need these guys. I'm not fighting some mechs and a bunny. This is Mail's house. Hey man, go into the internet. Something must be up there. Does Mail even play music? I guess she has a piano. I know I look stupid sometimes, but I will usually figure it out. I'm trying to, you know, overcome my stupidities. I love hitting that guy right on the head with the hammer. Very satisfying. Oh. It's him, is it? The dumbest looking character in the whole series yet. And this is a series that has Dex Oyama in it. Dex is fine. I should have said his brother. I don't hate that. Dex looks fine. He does have a dumb shark fin. People would be so shocked. People would be so shocked. No, he definitely has an annoying voice, but I don't want to do one right now. Reward me, blub blub. What's like a... Everyone makes fun of me because I don't have any operator. Oh, blub all those filthy nappies. Blub blub blub. You're the World 3? No, you're right, Dex. He does have a weird looking face. Everybody else has a normal face. Why does his face be like that? What are you doing scaring me like that, Blub Blub? Don't blub into my business. What, you think you're like a Smurf? Blub is not gonna be the next Smurf. So you're the... I almost gave Mega Man the same voice. Dissolve them right this instant. Get rid of those bubbles. Pop yourself. I know you, Blub. You're Mega Man. If I delete you, your Lord Wily will be really reward me. He wants to fight. Mega Man, are you ready to I'm ready to kick this guy's butt. He looks easy. It wouldn't do if an official came. Come on, Bubble Man, think. Your back's unguarded. Blub him, Bubble Brigade. Wow, oh my god. I never thought that Mega Man would be that stupid. That is a stupidity feat. It's the internet, Mega Man. There's nothing new there usually. I don't think things just show up like that. I wish I could find it right now. Okay, let's check the mail. It's probably gonna be like, people are bubbled on. People are all bubbled up. Sorry I got you involved in all that. She's just texting from inside her bubble. I'll be waiting for you two. Aw. The mail code? Oh, that's important. We really needed that. Okay. So now we're doing my favorite thing, wandering aimlessly around the internet. But at least there's bubbles to keep us on our track. Have you seen the bubbles? Train's navvy just ran off. I'm gonna equip the roll. That's too good not to do. Attack and heal. Should I think I'll keep the old roll. I'm not very good at copy damage. Every time I try to use it, I miss. This isn't that bad. Already, I'm like, this is gonna be an easy scenario. I don't know what you're annoyed by. You're an official! He walked right past you! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, we didn't save that long ago. Dude, this game is hype as hell. I'm excited about this. I like this kind of events. But dang, that was surprising. I love that you can just stumble into a difficult boss fight randomly for no reason. Ooh, nice! Dang it. But only stuns? Do I mash out? Okay. Okay, he's really easy. If I remember, his pattern is like really, really easy. He stuns you to go for his attack. Okay. It's just Flashman. Yeah, Flashman's easy, but I don't have area grab in my folder right now. I'm scared now. Flashman is legitimately really easy, you're right. Wow, he walked into it. Well, I think we're gonna get a game over against Flashman. I walked the fuck into it myself. Am I really gonna game over to Flashman? That sucks! Oh my god, I suck! Oh my god, no! I was excited about that. Okay, we saved right away. We saved like just a minute ago. Okay. That was embarrassing. I died to Flashman. I even tried to make a good folder. The first hard fight of the playthrough. Air shoes? Interesting. I was doing a little bit of research, like I'm still trying to go into this like somewhat blind, you know? But I was trying to learn about the different folders, and I'm excited to get to the point in the game where I can actually like do cool stuff, because there is definitely a lot of cool stuff you can do in this game. The first thing I want to build is just like a basic, like, I feel like I want to get the life sword stuff and just spam life sword and area grab. I think would be a good way for the late game playthrough. Sup? What? Oh my god, my boy is back. The boy is here. Welcome to the stream. Been super busy lately. I'm glad to see you, dude. It's been a couple of streams, so I'm glad you're here. It's good to see you. Shouts out to one of my top 3 chatters ever. What? I mean, you're probably my favorite chatter, dude. Usually, I don't think that's too shocking to people. Orica is also my favorite, top 3, and then I guess Izo, like, completes the trifecta of the best chatters of all. Because Iza is so fun to chat with. She's so fun to have in chat. Chizo's honestly climbing. Like, I love people who are just fun to chat with. Like, the people who, when they show up in chat, they make the stream more interesting. Okay, so, okay. Well, I'm glad you're still around. I thought maybe you were just like, I'm sick of this. No, I didn't think that. I figured you'd show up again soon. But what? We were talking about music earlier. You're like a music man, and I've never even asked you, like, what music do you actually like? I like music a lot, and I want to start talking about music in the Discord. I'm gonna, like, post, like, a music that I like in the Discord later. But I've never even asked you what music you actually like. I feel like you like interesting electronic music. Would be my guess, because you make electronic music. I feel like you've listened to every Aphex Twin album. I think his best one is Cyro, is underrated. But my favorite music is rock music. I love weird rock music. I've been listening to a lot of noise rock. Getting back into the Velvet Underground, you know, listening to loud shit like Swans. I enjoy jazz and R&B. Ooh. I also like jazz. I was rambling about jazz a little bit earlier. Classical jazz standards. That's awesome. Like a little bit of heart and soul for the soul, or jazz standards. I like that. So a little bit of like Charlie Parker maybe. Like a little bit of, let me think of what's a good one. Oh, I jacked out. I love jazz. Jazz is awesome. That makes sense. You're a musician. You would like a musician's type of music. I like noise rock because I don't know a lot about music, so music that just inherently makes me feel something by being like loud is like good, you know? I'm literally lost in Mail's house. My favorite jazz, I really like frickin' Japanese fusion jazz is kind of the best jazz. Cassiopeia and Takanaka, Masayoshi Takanaka are fucking cool. Super amazing guitar players, like just high-flying, amazing guitar solos in jazz language. And then my favorite jazz man is Pharoah Sanders. He's the best jazz player. He makes the frickin' thing cry. He's better than Coltrane, honestly. But Coltrane is, you know, more important, more smarter. I love that type of jazz. But I also like, I just like music, and now I'm like, oh, I'll talk to the music man about music. Ooh, that's the one where I haven't listened to that one as much, so I'll probably listen to that while I'm trying to sleep later. Mostly EDM. I've been trying to get more into electronic music because that's good music to play at work. Like my favorite style of music is alternative rock and like noise rock and stuff. Maybe not noise rock is my favorite, but like rock music I really like. And at work, at Starbucks, I like to play music, and like I can't play punk rock at work. It would be like, it would upset the social contract. Like if I were to put on Fuck Authority, I would get fired because that's offensive. You're not allowed to say that in good Christian society. But I've been trying to listen to more electronic music because that's good work music. You know, one of my coworkers has been recommending me break beats, like Nero's Crisis Core or something Nero. And I was like, from Devil May Cry, and they were like, no. Joe Pass. I don't know Joe Pass. I might listen to that later. I love jazz guitar. Jazz guitar is really good. Pat Metheny, kind of boring to me though. I don't really like him that much. The one jazz guitarist that's really good, obviously there's a lot that's really good. Jeff Beck is pretty good, but he's more of a rock guitarist. And, the obvious answer is, what's his name? Mahavishnu from Miles Davis. Frickin' In a Silent Way is the most beautiful Miles Davis album, including, Kind of Blue. In a Silent Way is way prettier. The parts in the middle where it's just the quiet guitar parts are so nice. Thank you, bitch. Breakbeats and barbershop? Bro, I should start singing over just arbitrarily. I should get my Starbucks workers to form a barbershop quartet with me. I think we all want to do that and are just afraid to admit it. But I also feel like barbershop quartets are all male, and most of my coworkers are girls. Even if I got all of the guys, I think we would be one short of a quartet. What? What's the hint? Where do I go? Follow the bubbles to track down Bubble Man. He went to the train tracks. I don't know where to go now. I guess I just go to both places and see which one. Wow, we should talk about music later, what? I feel like you have interesting music, and I'm just like exploring. I'm in a musical era lately. I've been really into Jonathan not Barbershop. Barbershop is like not real music. Like I'm saying it's not real music because I don't think anybody actually listens to that. I don't think there's ever been a Barbershop Quartet record, you know? Like I don't think you could find it I don't think you could find it at the record store. But I've been listening to Jonathan Richman. He's like a really weird, like, he mostly makes folk music, but for a while he was making like children's music and we go to play for children in hospitals. I guess we'll just go to the side lab and see if it's there. I don't think it's here. It's like Barber Beats is a very internet genre. That's most just trip hop with some different steps. What the heck? You know cool stuff. I will listen into some Barber Beats, I guess. Frickin' a ton of genres get really dumb names. Like there's Swancore. Swancore is a genre of math rock. And there's no reason for it to be called Swancore. It's literally just post-hardcore math rock. But for some reason they're like, oh, the guitar, it's Swancore, dude, because it makes you want to fly. I don't know why it's called that. And then Goblincore, I'm pretty sure it's called Goblincore, is literally just indie folk. But they're like, oh, it's a new thing called Goblincore. And I'm like, it's already hard enough for me to learn these genre names. We don't need to call it Goblincore. That's not gonna take on. The perpetrator just left the square. You know what? I'm hating this chapter less than I thought because I'm just randomly walking around. Dude, yeah, sometimes that's a beautiful thing too, to be able to just take in the sounds. To like take a little time and pause, you know? That's a good thing to be able to do. I'm not very good at that because I'm so ADHD. I need like constant stimulus and stuff. Looking kind of petite, like my scontiolus is looking smaller. Maybe it is. I did resize him for the last stream, and then I don't know if I resized him again. Wait, is he actually small? Or are you just teasing me? So I told him about a strange blue navy I saw. Okay, that's the thing I need. What is your favorite rock band? What? Do you even like that stuff? I was gonna say EDM music. Wait, what is good EDM music? I like only know, because I've been trying to listen to more electronic music because it's good to play at work. It's good, like, upbeat work music. You're gaining muscle. I literally want to start going to the gym and to try and build, you know, try and buff up a little bit. I think that would be hot. Or to just have an arm, to be able to, like, have a bicep would be cool. Like, look at my... It's pathetic. I just looked at it, it was pathetic. It didn't, like, bulge or nothing. It doesn't bulge like a bulgy muscle arm. It's pathetic. I need to find a gym to go to. And then I'll go in, like, the middle of the night or something. When I feel less self-conscious. Because I don't want to, like... I don't know, I guess going to the gym, you make friends that way. Maybe it's, like, a cool thing to do. Main Street is the blue path. It's designed to resemble water. I love rock music. Rock music is... There's, like, an infinite well to dive into with rock music. Because there's so much weird rock music. A good artist I always recommend people getting into EDM is Approaching Nirvana. Because, yeah, so far I've, like, listened to Aphex Twin. I love Aphex Twin. Obviously, everybody knows Daft Punk. And then from Daft Punk, you discover Justice. Because they're another French house band. I like a little bit of 10 Point Tricks Never, whatever his name is. I like Flying Lotus, but that's like is Flying Lotus EDM? I don't know what Flying Lotus is. Flying Lotus is really good. I like him a lot. But that's more like electronic jazz, I feel like, would be what they would market themselves as. And then anytime I try to listen to electronic music, I just end up listening to chiptunes. And I really like chiptunes. Because they're so simple and they literally take you into a video game. They like let you go into a mental video game, you know? You can play a video game in your head or whatever. Maybe not, but they just make me feel good. I was playing chiptunes at work and my coworker was like, I feel like a video game boss. And I'm like, it's working. But I really like chiptunes. Chipzel is a really good chiptunist. Danimal Cannon is a good chiptunist. Anamanaguchi is alright. Chiptunes are super fun. They're just so simple and the best chip. I'm gonna post like a couple of songs in Off Topic. Be like, guys, listen to the music I like, and then share music with me. Because I've been meaning to do that, and now that I've said I'm gonna do it, I will. Oh my god, they're invading! My favorite chiptune, period, is, it's called... I feel like he's gonna promote to like a queen or something if I don't stop. Okay, he goes back. The best chiptune is The Last Flight of the Tiny Spaceship by Phantoman. Oh, you don't have to log into Discord if you don't want to. Like if you're off social media, that's very healthy. You were talking about getting in touch with the sounds of the world. How do we feel about Freedom Day? That is one of my favorite days! I just popped off thinking about it. Because it's my sister's birthday, I don't really care as much about the fireworks or America. But I love my sister. My sister's really cool, and it's gonna be her birthday in a couple days. So I need to go and get her some nice chocolate, probably. That's what I always get her. Because it's just an easy... Ooh, another D chip. In my last column of files on both... Oh, okay, yeah. I thought they couldn't be stolen, but I thought he would do something when he got to the end. I thought he would turn into a stronger card or something. I literally was like, oh, a D card, that goes really well in my folder, but I don't think I like this one. Well, it's better than V-Gun. It's way better than V-Gun. The only non-chiptune artist that I can think of besides Aphex Twin and Daft Punk is like Square Pusher, who is like, yeah, I think he plays bass really well. He's like another, but he's also like a jazz adjacent EDM artist, so I guess I'm just drawn to jazz. I guess I know what I like. But honestly, like, my favorite music is music that's really aggressive and not necessarily like metal, but like the best jazz is the loudest freaking jazz. Like Pharoah Sanders makes the horn freaking explode. Although pretty jazz is good too. I already talked about why I like, in a silent way, is like so quiet and meditative. You know? So I think we're gonna stop in 30 minutes. Whether we're done with the scenario, I think 3 hours is a good length of stream. And I'm getting hungry. I can't eat this video game, sadly. So there will need to be a break soon-ish. Industrial jazz? I mean, I guess it exists. That's not what I'm talking about, though. I just like okay, there's some Pharoah Sanders that's really pretty, but he like assaults the thing. It's spiritual jazz. It's like religious. Starbucks feeds me. I didn't go there today though. I haven't been there. I literally, if I am gonna stream, I literally get I get the stream days off. I don't work when I stream. I got to mentally prepare. I've got to, like, you know, get in a good headspace. And today I played the game. You know, sometimes I like to play the game before I start streaming. So I dedicate my full day to stream, you know. Yeah, we got him. Okay. Starbucks is feeding me, but that grilled cheese is like getting old and soggy. I can't eat it every day anymore. And everything else is even more old and soggier. I need to get a lunchbox. I need to get myself like a themed cool lunchbox. Like a child's lunchbox, and bring myself lunch. Because then I would anticipate my break so much more. Like, already getting a break at work is like, what a feeling. Like, I count down the seconds. Do you eat enough in a day? I think I eat enough, yeah. I'm not like losing weight or anything. It's just like sometimes I do forget to eat, like, and I will just like eat a bunch later, you know? Like I eat a lot of unhealthy food. Like when I don't eat, I'll just eat a bunch of ice cream at the end of the night. I'll be like, I didn't eat very much, so I can just have like sweets now, which ends up making my tummy hurt later. Lately, my tummy has hurt all the time, so I think I need to start eating better. Aren't you like 5'11"? Maybe? No, not really. I thought I was 5'11", and I'm not. I'm 5'10". So I think I eat 2,000 calories a day. My weight stays the same. I eat enough. I just don't eat like regularly. Like I don't get up and immediately have breakfast. I'll like do a bunch of other stuff, then I'll remember that I'm hungry. It heats up the water. So this chapter is literally just wandering around. I'm kind of liking it because it's, you know, just a good. I like this game as a background vibe. You know, this is a good game to chill out to. I can't do anything about that. You've trailed me all this way. Blah, blah. You can't cross this bridge like that. I'm light as foam. That's why I could. Blah, blah. Blah, blah. Come on, I dare you to come over and get me. I'm short, man. I eat more in order to grow muscle. I guess you're right. That's probably why I eat, like, a fair amount sometimes. Like I said, sometimes I will just go crazy on, like, a tub of ice cream, and then I won't get fat or nothing. All because I'm like, wait, you think I'm tall? I'm not tall, what? I'm short. I guess I'm like in the realm of tall. Average height? I don't know. It's like the no man. It's like the impossible to gauge height. Well, we're fooling around here. Male and Miss Mary are going to be blown to bits. What should we do? 5'10" and 5'11" are like the heights that are either tall or short relative to who you are talking to. Like, there's no objectivity. It's not average height. It's not short. It's not tall. It's a very relative height. Everyone is tall compared to me. Aww. Pet, pet, pet. I have an idea. Do you remember class yesterday? Wait. I thought we were talking to the bubble man. I saw a meme on the internet that was like, how to talk to short people. And usually that meme is like, you shove your cock in their mouth. But the inversion was, this time, the short person put a dog collar on the tall person and brought them down to the ground. So, you know, short people have options, you know. It's not, you don't always have to get on your knees and... Anyway, let's talk about something less ridiculous. Like throat fucking short people. That's not okay. I'll live off the random. I don't know when see, it's just like the moment strikes and you're suddenly eaten. 6'8" and 5'8" is you're shorter than 5'8". That is pretty short. I would hate to not be able to, like, at work when people, okay, clicking. At work when people ask me to grab things for them, I'm like, it must suck to have to ask people to grab things. That's the end of the thought. I'm like getting, are you underweight? No, I think I'm in average weight. I'm pretty sure I'm just a normal weight. Like that's why I want to like get some muscle definition, because I just look like a regular boy tummy. Like it's just normal weight. Oh. Didn't Miss Mary say there was some place that compresses data every day? Where was that? I lost track of what was happening. What are you blubbing about? What? Probably like 180, or like 170. Like I'm a little skinny. Like I'm a normal-ish weight. I don't own a scale. I don't own a scale though. Oh, you were asking Aura. Like, my weight is not something I really care about. I just want to go to the gym more. Be healthy, you know? Because I've been feeling crappy. And I feel like the gym is healthy for everybody. What just happened? I was too distracted. I'm literally getting late in stream and hungry, and I'm not paying attention anymore. I didn't see what they said. Like, the fact that I feel like everybody is like, even if you're skinny, it's like, I hate it. Nobody is ever happy with their body no matter what. It's just like inherent. Which is why all those quinks post pictures online so that they can get like validation, because even them with really pretty bodies are still unhappy with it. He's all iced up. Ice on the fringe, he's so damn frosty. People be like, damn, that's a cold ass Macklemore reference. Wow, I just made a Macklemore reference. I'm so cool. Why did I do that? Why did I make a Macklemore reference? I never listened to the rest of his music, but I definitely feel like the song Same Love is kind of cringe these days. Although at the time it was cool that he was like, when I was a kid, I thought I was gay. Cause my uncle was, and I kept my room straight. That's such a bad lyric. What do I do? I can't fit land. That goes too narrow. You could totally crawl on it. We should get oiled up and post pics in the Discord. A little bit of oily Discord pics. I will have to make a hidden channel that is not visible except for the oily, unless you... That's crazy. I think it's a good idea, but also one that I'm not gonna approve of. It's a good idea in concept, and we'll leave it at that. I think that, in fact, the more I think about it, the worse of an idea it is. I think soliciting lewd pics from my viewers is an awful direction. I don't think I'm gonna do that, even though it would be based. I'm not about to become pro Jared. Pro Jared is my least favorite internet person, probably. He's really high up there. I think he's so weird and gross. Okay, he's not like my least... He's one of my least favorite, actually. Yeah, definitely really high up there. Because he, like... He freaking slept with Ross from Game Grumps' wife, and then he would, like, post his penis to his viewers all the time and be like, hey, viewers, do you want to see my penis today? And they would be like, oh my god, Jared, we do! Just like yesterday, we want to see it. Truly upsetting. And he had a really weird looking penis. I've totally seen it because he posted it and it was posted all over the internet. It was really weird looking. Not my favorite penis that I've seen. In fact, one of my least favorites. And I have never watched him since then. I like to think that I probably don't hold a grudge against people, but I've held many grudges. Like, I have successfully not spoken to my dad in oversharing in like 15 years. I haven't gone to Chick-fil-A since they were anti-gay. I haven't watched Pro Gerard or JonTron since they were found out to be horrible people, even though I think Pro Gerard is not much of a loss. He was never very funny. He's really fucking boring. But JonTron, I would love to, like, get back into watching JonTron. He's just such a weirdo that I don't really want to. It makes me feel weird. What do I do now? I wasn't paying attention. Like, earlier we were talking about weird people and how it's like, art and the artist and stuff, separating that. For YouTubers, it's, like, impossible, because their personality is the whole sale. Like, it's the whole gimmick. Like, it's impossible to pretend JonTron is silly and lovable when he's, like, a major racist. Okay, I killed that. JonTron, I do, like, appreciate him for creating my favorite YouTube channels, the Game Grumps. But he himself, what does Mega Man say? He says, follow that train. Now, what was that about a place that uses compression? I think we're supposed to jack out now. I'm figuring it out. I think we're supposed to jack out. Didn't Miss Mary tell us about some place using compression? I don't really understand what that means. You want to compress Mega... Oh, they were talking about this in school! I hope he has a smaller sprite when we come back to the internet. That would be really cute. If you have some compression data, you could do it, but I don't have anything like that. Okay, I'll go to the Scilab. Miss Mary, where do I compress? Dang it, Miss Mary. Can you not hear me in the bubble or what? Let's go to the Scilab. Yeah, you revealed the thing I was gonna do. I appreciate that you're helping, and I was on the right track for once. Even without paying attention, I figured it out. Go to Scilab in real world, go to your dad's PC, and talk to the guy next to the big PC. Alright, thank you. Oh my gosh, the dramatic music is playing. Okay. Are we close to the end of this scenario? I kind of want to finish it, but I'm also really hungry. Like, I ate a bagel today. I guess that's all I ate. We do have some presidential data in that computer. I'm sorry, I'm busy with these boobles. You've acquired new aminals! Like more lizards? He says, we do have some pressing data in that computer. I can't do the computer compress yourself. We should do a music competition? You would win. You're the only one who, like, produces beats. I am capable of playing the drums, but I do not any longer have a drum kit. I thought I got an unlocked. Wait, I totally have it unlocked. Got two. Okay, are these worth it? No, these aren't worth it. I should have saved. Okay, we'll keep going a little bit. Cause I like the groove we're in, but you know, finding a stopping point is always, you know what to do. You make something. Okay, I guess I could sing a song. I don't know what I would make. I have no idea what I would make. I no longer have my drum kit because it was a crappy drum kit, so I sold it on Facebook Marketplace. And you know, you guys know I don't like my. The drum kit was from my dad, so I literally didn't like owning it, which was unfortunate. But I'm a freaking badass punk rock drummer, sick ass type of hell yeah type of guy you might not realize. Freaking, I don't know if I've told this story, but when I was in a band in high school, we like performed in one of the assemblies, and I was like renowned for Dad lore always goes crazy. He's just, I'm not about to share that much about it. He's just bad. He's like a creepy stalker man. There was literally a part in my childhood where he was... Okay, I also hate the banana suit. So, completely changing topic. Lately on the internet, or on music discourse Twitter, so I like to scroll Twitter when I'm doing scrolling. Technology and there was, at a punk rock show, there was a man in a banana suit. And I hate the banana suit. I think it's the least funny, most embarrassing, most awkward thing in the entire world. Maybe possible to install if you have something modified. What happened? I can't use the compression while I have my Navicust. It figures Dad's out of town at time like this. Who should we ask to modify this? Let's hurry up and find someone we can program. What? So there's been a controversy in the punk rock community. Person who's a programmer's son. What? At a recent punk rock hardcore show, go ask HIGSBY. Okay, that makes sense. There was a recent show in like somewhere, I don't know. But it was like some very political band, and they were like going off about like, you know, fuck ICE. Israel's got to be stopped and stuff. And then they notice a banana man in the crowd, and they're like, okay, banana man, come out to the front. You've had your time. You've been noticed. People notice you just like you wanted. Now, the guy pulls out like the set list. He like goes back behind the band, and he comes back with the set list, and he's like, whichever one of you peels the banana man can have the set list. So the punk rock crowd starts attacking the banana man, and they take his banana. They literally peeled the banana, and you could see, like, in the clip, the bananas getting thrown everywhere, like, pieces of the banana. So there was, like, a lot of discourse, like, is the banana man in the right, or is the singer in the right? Obviously, the singer is in the wrong, but the banana is so cringe, for me personally, that I would have been so psyched at that show if the singer did that. I'm like, thank you for making me feel safe at your show. Specifically because when I was a kid, there were, and I've blocked this from my memory, but my dad would dress up in the banana suit and smoke weed and go around town. Go around the neighborhood. So I have a major, like the highest aversion to the banana suit that anybody could have. It disturbs me more than anything. Oh, sorry, but this needs more advanced skills than I have. They could die. Oh, I skipped the dialogue. I was trying to pause the game. I skipped some dialogue. What did he have to say? That sounds really weird, by the way. It was the weirdest thing one of the weirdest experiences of my life. And the show where the guy got peeled is just funny, in my opinion. Well, we've skipped a lot of dialogue on this stream tonight. We at least were vaguely aware what was happening before that one. Oracle, do you remember what all he does is fix your pet? Okay, awesome. That's what I assumed. I assumed it was something that I didn't really care about. I'm probably gonna go look up and see what he said to try to figure out what that dialogue was. Because I want to know what's happening. Do I have to actually go in my cust and use it? Shrinking tight spaces. Is that good? Dang it, I don't know the rules. This would be so useful. I guess I'll remove it for now. Put it back later. So the same color can't be touched? Okay, that's fine. I mean, I should probably try to move on from using that. So it'll be less useful, and it's only useful if I'm playing badly. So I should probably just throw that one out. Okay. Making progress. Making my way downtown. That's another one of those songs that are like an unstoppable brainworm. Where it's like, when you, anytime you say making my way, or some shit like that, it's like, you gotta say making my way downtown. Like earlier I said to the left, and I made a reference to that song I hate, to the left, and I was so mad. I was like, that's one of the lowest tier of reference joke. Okay, Navi, the undershirt is good. I thought it was good. It was helping me a lot. I was using it all the time. I just was assuming that it like gets less good, but thank you for the pro knowledge. I appreciate. If this isn't a good item, oh, it's an amazing item. Okay. Okay. Now I really feel like I wasted the other unlocker on some chip I'm never gonna use. $4,000 for a chip I don't want. If I could run for, I would run for local office on the like ban banana suits ticket. I don't think I would win, because I don't think anybody besides me feels that strongly about it. But I do not like I think the banana suit should not be acceptable. It should be like a taboo. It should be like it should be like a Nazi symbol or something. We need to make it unacceptable to wear the banana suit. If you build your folder right, you can be unkillable with undershirt? Whoa, okay. I was looking up some of the combos earlier because I want to eventually have like a strong folder for endgame. It's possible that we'll do post-game stuff if we get a powerful folder. I think it'd be kind of interesting to do the post-game because this game is going to be on the channel for a while because it's such a long game. It takes so long to get through it. And it's so fun so far. Like, I literally am having a blast with this playthrough. So we're at the point where I'm starting to begin planning, you know. I want to start planning a powerful folder. Right now our folder is, I think, as good as it can be for early game. It's all D chips, we got D cannons, V-gun is kind of trash. Shockwave, I love Shockwave, but it's not hit scan, so it misses a lot. And Dash Attack, I just love this card. It's the highest damage we have. So for early game, I think this is about as good as it gets. Ooh, and if we quit mid, it might be kind of hard to... I think I can do side quests between this and the next stream. I'm gonna... Between this and the next stream, I plan to catch up all of the job requests that I didn't do. That'll get me, like, a couple reg memory and maybe 2 HP memory. But I don't think I'm at the part where I can unlock, like, a really broken folder yet. I think most of the broken folders are pretty far in the game. But I'm keeping my eye out for stuff, you know? I'm starting to do research. Who left all these boobles? He walked past you and left a bubble and you don't know? Do you guys, like, only take in visual information every other minute or something? Like, what is this? Hilka Cyberworld. Let's save again. Okay. So confusing here. I can't catch crooks. You're a criminal catcher? A cop? Even the cool Navi cops are ACAB. All ACABs are ACAB. Oh my gosh, that's exactly what I wanted. It looks terrible. It's the same sprite, just hit with some intense, like, mode 7 or something. Ooh, yeah, alright. That's one of the ugliest uses of mode 7 I've seen. But it is cute, so actually I do like it. He's so small. Where did that guy go? I should probably stop running from fights. I've been running from fights a lot this sesh. But at the same time, I'm like, now that I'm fighting them, I'm like, this sucks. I should have just run. Oh well, I guess having gameplay mixed in with my video game is good. Okay, it was fun. I should play the game more. Do you think being eaten alive or drowning is worse? Well, only one of those has an explicit fetish related to it. So I think drowning is worse because there's nobody who has a drowning fetish. But oh my god, do you mean... Okay, wait. I assumed you meant being eaten whole like a vor. But that's probably not what you're talking about. You're probably talking about being eaten slowly by like a wild animal, which sounds way worse than drowning. Both of those would suck, I guess. I don't know, drowning could be fun, maybe. I could get into some drowning once in a while. I'd give it a shot. Just one little drowning never hurt anybody. Being eaten, okay, wait. Even being eaten whole, when you put it in the context of a snake, does sound pretty terrifying. And drowning, there could be like, you know, an aspect of it being beautiful. Like you're underwater, you know, that's kind of beautiful. You could die floating, that's kind of nice. It could be worse. Thank you, What, for an intriguing what-if scenario. This is what has been missing from the lately streams, is we haven't been having insane questions asked. Or just thoughtful thought exercises. Let me see if I can do a cool... Oh, yeah. Okay, wait. Hit both of them anyway. I tried to be smart, but it wasn't necessary. I can't decide which one I would put my... I think I would rather drown, because it seems more... seems more fun, I guess. I don't know. Like, because while you're drowning, you could appreciate, like, you probably were in, like, a fun scenario that led to drowning. Like, you were out swimming, and that's a lot of fun. But if you're getting eaten by something, you were just, like... That's probably not as... You probably weren't having fun before you got eaten. You were probably scared by a scary animal. I would like to wrestle an alligator. That would be cool. I would give that a shot, I think. I'm going the wrong way. I should try to go the right way. Okay, I'm running because I want to progress. I want to make things go more forward in the story. It's over there. This was the right way. Okay. I think this is the boss for this episode. I think this was I think that we're gonna fight this guy, or do whatever he does. He might not be done yet. We might be very close to the end of the episode. How many scans do you think you'll need to take down a hippo? Dude, hippos are unkillable. I don't know if 15 of me could do it. Those are like the ultimate tank. Like, what do? I just run at them? Like, I have 5 of me drop kick it at once. I don't know how I'm defeating a hippo. And now I'm thinking of, like, the scene from Ace Ventura where he emerges from the hippo. That's the best scene in that movie. And one of the worst scenes in all of cinema. I have you now. It's time for you to dissolve those bubbles, bubbly fool, bubbly, Just trying to think of what you call a villain. Cretin? I don't know. You can't beat me that easily, bub. Blah, 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 door. I was so sure. I was so sure it was boss fight time. I was so sure. Just, when you place the guy 10 feet from you in a square enclosure, it's more than that to blast my bubble door, blub, blub. Bubble brigade, blub, blub. You cold, Master Bubble Man. Oh, is that Mega Man? Whoa. Wow, we're not going to be fighting him, are we? They're pussies. For blubber's sake, can't you guys sound tougher, strike some fear in people? Oh, blubber. Take this needle and run far away, and you'll okay, so we should run away. We're good at that, you can trust us, sir. Just go. Am I gonna fight this guy? It doesn't sound like it. Where should we go? How about ACDC 2? A couple good places to hide there. That just sounds peachy to me. Away we go! Oh, blub. I'm so bad at doing the same voice. Oh, blub. I'm just not gonna do a voice. Anyway, Mega Man, my siblings escaped with a needle that can break this bubble door. If you get it from them, I'll take you on. Those guys went to ACDC 2. That's not too hard to get to. HIGSBY. Hurry! The bubble has already turned yellow, huh? If you don't hurry, it will explode, huh? Okay. So we're gonna leave, go to my house. I'm just gonna go to my house. I don't know how to get there from Mail's house. I don't even know if I have the mail code yet. We're just gonna cross the street. Those 3 said they were heading to ACDC. That seems too easy. It'll be so crowded with 3 different villainous people. I was just thinking as I crossed the street there, what a cozy little world this is. I love that there's a girl next door best friend. I love that there's my rival Dex. Yeah, it kinda has no purpose. I was just thinking how good and well-defined the world and dynamics are, and how nice it is to exist in sometimes. But what is the point of Yai? She's literally so random and useless. She's not, like, the useful ever. And Glide is so cool that it's a shame. Yai just doesn't have an interesting dynamic with the rest of them. Like, she's definitely the least likable. And not that she's unlikable, she's just not as interesting. Because Dex, you know, he's kind of like... Honestly, Dex is super likable. I was about to be like, he's kind of like a dick at first, but he's not. He's just kind of stupid. He's a bit of a doofus. She's just rich girl. We just saved a minute ago. We saved a very short time ago. We are gonna try to beat this time. We got bodied hard earlier. Okay, we can just interrupt him. That's so easy. Gotta be ready. When he sticks his hand out, I gotta move. I'm glad I get a round 2. I'm kind of psyched about that. That is pretty exciting. Can't dodge that after he hits you with the first one. Dang it. Oh my god, I'm not gonna do it. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I really was trying to get through that. We got the roll chip, that's something. Would I rather have a pet jaguar or a pet black bear? Let me think. If it's brown, lay down. If it's black, fight back. So I guess the black bear is okay, they're not that dangerous. If it's white, say goodnight. Ooh, he always moves twice, then pauses. It wasn't meant to be. We'll see if he shows up a third time. He got kicked back to title screen. Oh, I gotta watch this fucking cutscene. Okay, that sucked. I'm probably gonna try to fight him off stream unless we bump into him again. Sadly, my Navi op skills were not up to snuff this time. Last episode we had a godlike boss fight. Of course walruses are cute. What the? Not as cute as an otter, but a walrus? They're very fluffy. Like, I've seen some clips of walruses, or maybe I'm thinking of seals. Honestly, all of these, like, sea mammals are kind of like walrus. I'm thinking of, like... What is the difference between a walrus and a seal? A walrus is just like a larger seal, right? Because seals are funny as hell. Seals are good at circus tricks. Those are a pretty dang good animal. Oh, there's ways to look for him? Yeah, maybe I'm not strong. I mean, I think if I locked in, I could beat him. I just wasn't locked in. Walrus is big, then I like them. Animals that are large are kind of silly. Let me look up a visual reference of a walrus really quick so I'm not, like, confused. Oh, wait, I forgot what a walrus was. I literally forgot what a walrus was, you guys. I was just assuming it was a seal. I forgot they had little silly tooths. I remember in my heavy weed days, there was a time in high school where I was smoking 2 blunts at once and I was like, guys, I'm a walrus. That was kind of like the height of comedy. You need to be fully set up for him Navicust-wise. It was annoying that he was trapping me in the corner. Like, it was hard to deal with those attacks. Because I couldn't just dodge them. I guess if I had area grab, I could have made his strategy... I thought it was Flashman again. That would have beat him if I had. The good times. Dude, I miss my buddies that I would smoke with. One of them I was in a band with, and I saw him one time when I was out at Thanksgiving with my family, and it was so awkward, because I was like, that was one of my weed friends, and now that I'm like a contributing member of society, looking upon him, it brings me great shame. No, just kidding. I didn't talk to him though. It was very awkward seeing that man. It was mostly awkward because he stopped being friends with me, not because we used to be friends. Like, it was his fault that he didn't talk to me. He could talk to me if he wanted. Why am I getting my butt kicked on this unnecessary bee fight? What skill? That's the best dodge of the whole stream tonight. That was my skill on full display. Okay, let's use a mini energy, I guess? I don't know. It seems like there might be a fight over here. I'm just admiring these guys. They're so cool. I wonder what they talk about. I'll beat you to a pulp, bring it on. Do I have to fight him all one by one? I want chips. I want the strongest. Oh, he's so slidey. That's adorable. I like that he's affected by the slidey too. Let's see. Why did you ... What did I do? Am I being weird? Did I do something wrong? I hope not. I guess that was... Shockwave Eye? I really want 4 of those. I really like Shockwave. What the... Oh! Okay, wait. I see why you wanted us to keep playing. The cool thing is happening. Can I get more than one of these? Do I only get one per playthrough? That would be the Electric Gut style? Dude, that's aura right there. That is a high level of aura. Electric Guts, that's cool. So I'm spamming my Buster a lot. I definitely was later in this episode. A Guts machine gun? Wait, is this one good or is this like the worst one? You can get them all, but you have to grind. I will totally grind for another style change. This will be like our primary, but if this is like the worst one, specifically and only if this is the worst one, I will grind for another one. Your power attack will also become a zap ring. Oh. Electric Guts is freaking stylish. Find another? So... What should I pick, Oracle? I think that this is pretty sick. Oh, you can get them all, but you have to grind, so I would have to choose... Yeah, this is cool. I feel like we'll probably rock with this one. But I do want Oracle to do the improve. Okay, yeah, I feel like this one seems pretty cool. It will level up soon. What is this guy? He just changed shape. I forgot how cool Mega Man is in this game. I forgot how cool style changes. I bet there's like so many cool action figures of the different style changes. Hand over the needle. Come on, guys, let's run. Run where? How about to Scilab 1? Let's go after them to Scilab 1. Okay. Oracle, do you think we should go? You were the one who said we should keep playing. You just wanted us to get to here, right? To get the cool moment. I mean, I guess we could try to finish the scenario. It doesn't seem that far. If we chase them twice, then do we go and fight Bubble Man? If that's the case, I might try to finish the scenario, but I am definitely mostly done. I think we're probably gonna stop here. But I'm thinking about if the scenario's almost done, we can finish it, but we're probably gonna stop here. This feels like a really good stopping point. But so would be the end of the chapter. When you use your gut style, your Mega Buster becomes... Okay, yeah, we'll save it for next stream. 3 hours is enough for one Battle Network stream. And you know, I'm kind of running out I mean, I'm not running out of topics. It's easy to just keep chatting forever, but I think we had enough good tangents tonight. There's never a need to, like, force the stream to be longer than it needs to be. At least it's, like, pre-direct. Like, I'm not getting lost. I'm not annoyed. Dude, I'm glad to have you back. What? It was a joyous return from from one of the trifecta. I might start calling you guys the trifecta. You, Oracle, and Isa are like the 3 goats. But so far, I have not been annoyed with this chapter because it's very direct. Like, some of the running around, like frickin' Iceman chapter from Battle Network 2, it's one of my least favorite sections of an RPG I've played, probably. But this is straightforward, you know. It is definitely just padding a little bit for time, where they're like, we want this scenario to be longer. So thank you, Oracle and What. This was a great stream. I love this game. Next week, we are going to finish Deltarune. So there will be, thoughts on GTA? It's only digital? Oh my god, I didn't know that. I only knew it was $80. That's awful. I think that the way that physical media is finally dying around us is really bad. Yeah, no, it's scary. Like, I still have a ton of CDs, and I want to, like, maintain physical media. Like, my coworker and I are talking about going to the record store sometime, and we both want to, like, get a record player so we can have physical media and stuff. And I should really start collecting more of my games physical. Like, I only have a couple physical games over here. Yeah, even if most of us are just doing digital these days, which I'm mostly digital, it is really bad that things are not available to be physical. I don't know if I'm gonna play GTA 6. I mean, I probably will, because I'm interested in it. Like, I'm interested in how is it gonna be as edgy and offensive as it is? What is gonna be, like, their target? Like, back in the day, the last game hated feminism, was really embarrassing. I can't remember what else they were clowning on, but I mostly remember them clowning on feminism and it being really embarrassing. So it'll be interesting to see if they're like... It'd be cool if there's like some... Maybe they take down conservatives or something, but then it would be too political. Yeah, I don't buy like like I didn't even buy the $50 Star Fox yet, and I'm probably not gonna because it's just a remake with nothing new in it. Not even as interesting as Star Fox Zero, which I love. I would only want to play Star Fox to play it on the channel and talk about how I think Star Fox Zero is better. This music is too intense for just like a winding down chat. Zelda remake? Dude, okay, you know I am beyond excited for the Ocarina of Time remake. That is my most anticipated game ever, probably. But I am very nervous about it, because anything they change is probably a change for the worse. I'm also fine not having to buy it, but then this does set a standard for the industry because it's such a big game. Yeah, I was just gonna say that it sucks that there's not gonna be a physical version at all. Like, it's so hard to have a preservation of it was the word I was looking for. When there's no physical copies, like we can't put it in a museum or a library or anything, and GTA 6 probably deserves to be preserved. It's probably gonna be one of the most important games ever. But no, yeah, the Ocarina of Time remake, I'm so nervous about. I assume it's gonna be more open, which I'm hopeful for. It's not gonna be physical games at all soon. That is a bad future. I long for the future that Battle Network was advertising to us, where there's more toys, the internet is more tactile, the internet is practically its own physical media, with chips that you insert that have little personalities and stuff. You'll buy it for me if I play it on stream? Oh my gosh. All you have to do is ask me, please play GTA 6 on stream, and I would probably have considered it anyway. But that's an offer I can't refuse, what? Of course we would play it in that case. But I'm not gonna drop the N-bomb. I'm better than those Japanese VTubers who didn't know what it means. Although those clips are still classic and really funny. I was gonna wind up with my thoughts on the Ocarina of Time remake, because that's the last thing I want to talk about really quick. I think it has the potential to be the best game of all time, because Ocarina is the framework of the best game of all time. It's just kind of ugly. Oh, well, you don't have to buy that for me. I'm gonna buy that for myself. I'm buying that day one. That's really sweet of you. That's so nice, what? But, okay, we'll totally stream Ocarina. I would love to do that. I will probably have very strong opinions on it. Yeah, so far the only thing we've seen is that Link has taken his shoes off, which is kind of exciting because it means there's, like, serious attention to detail. Like, it was weird that he slept with shoes on. I think the art style is maybe a little too realistic, but we haven't seen very much yet. I think it looks extremely pretty. It's my favorite game of all time. I hope, other than Teppen. It's the game that has, I was gonna say has affected me the most emotionally, but Teppen has affected me more. I'm even wearing my Teppen t-shirt today. It finally arrived in the mail. Anyway, I look forward to seeing you guys in Deltarune next week if you choose to come. Otherwise, I'll see you in whichever future stream I see you in, or just in the community. You guys rock. I look forward to seeing you around. Please like the video if you liked the video. Subscribe if you subscribed. Once again, I'm Sconchulus, and a Kingdom Hearts on the channel? Dude, that would be cool. Once I finish KH1, maybe KH2 on the channel, but that's so long. On the channel? I don't know. maybe one day. Anyway, please like it. Once again, I'm Sconchulus, and I'll see you in the next one.